mostly famous because of the amount of trouble he's gotten into.
He's
Like,
got a bunch of like fellow 13-year-olds watching him, but like
somebody on video.
Today we're gonna do a super cool I throw my poop at people prank.
Make sure you like and subscribe.
This was my idea. You cannot take it and monetize it for yourself.
Smash that like button, bro!
I might just start a whole line of Bernard does and fill in the blank and just do it. Because that sounds amazing.
Alright, on that note, welcome back to Dungeons and DankMemes.
Yay!
Yay!
Actually playing. Woo!
Like an hour.
So in our last episode, our players interacted with some sort of elven lady who seemed to be pretty powerful, bestowed gifts. You were led there by Elden, a pixie who you guys rescued, and the Lady of the Lakes sent the pixie to travel with you to try to help you get back home. So you've just left her domain after a sad goodbye between Elden and his lady, and he's now leading you through the woods toward a location that the lady directed you all. So as you're walking through the woods with Elden leading, what do you guys do? He's just kind of flying along at a moderate pace, kind of keeping quiet to himself. Just looking at the sights?
Yeah.
Walk pretty much.
Is the sap still on my forehead?
Yes.
Can I touch it?
Yes.
Does it have-
Did it
get on
soak
my
into
finger?
our bodies like it soaked into our items?
Yeah, was it like magical and it's like gone, or is it just like straight up sticky?
It hasn't soaked in,
So I can touch it.
but yeah.
Is it on my finger?
No, it's like dried.
Oh, it's okay.
It's like there's a little bit of tack to it. Exactly.
As I'm walking, I'm like this.
Great.
And you can hear a little.
Wait, where are we going?
Through the woods, there was
His
a
grandmother's house.
basically the lady Firith said that there was a place where she heard about disappearances and assumed that if there was any place where you could phase out of this place and go to another place, that was probably it. And she also said this would help when she applied the sap to your foreheads. So presumably she's maybe heightened your ability to be to affect sort of portals like that or something. What?
Doctor Strange.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
No.
I'm the sorcerer.
Reference.
Okay, so
But are you Sorcerer Supreme?
Not yet.
Elden seems to get
That's
like
at level 4. You're level 5. Because we are 4 now. I forgot.
Elden's shoulders kind of like lift a bit, and he's like, "All right, let's go," and speeds up a little bit, and almost to where you have to move a little faster to keep up with him, more than just the walk. And you guys travel for maybe an hour before you arrive in a different sort of grove. And what you notice is that several of the trees in this grove they grow up in kind of two pillars that form into one. So there's a bunch of basically doorways in this grove. You don't see anything special about the space between the two tree trunks, but they remind you of doorways. Elden kind of stops. He's like, "Well, if this is the place, I'm not sure exactly what we should do."
Can I roll to see if I know what we should do?
Sure. What ability you're gonna use?
I don't know what kind of check this is gonna be, so let's
Can we
just call
investigate
it.
the trees?
Sure.
As an investigation? Or investigation or perception? I don't know the difference.
You would investigate the tree.
Yeah, perception is more like noticing.
Okay.
Investigation is like
Do I
looking for.
notice these trees?
Yes.
Can I do an arcana check on the trees?
Sure.
I got a 23 for.
I don't know
No.
where are my abilities.
I got an
18 on investigation. So you just like walk up to one of the trees, and how are you investigating it? You just like look closely. Do you touch? Like,
I know.
I thought it was up at the top.
Yeah, like look to see if I see anything like marked on it. I guess touch the trunks, but I don't walk through.
I'm not good at that.
yeah, they look like normal trees, except for in the way that they come up. They look like a lot of the other trees you've seen, just leaf trees or pine trees in the Fae.
Sense anything.
Yeah, they don't seem. Yes, leaved trees.
Deciduous?
Yeah, sure.
There could be pine.
Carnivorous?
That's like
That's
pine.
Other
That's
ones.
fine.
The other one.
Deciduous.
Carnivorous trees.
Specific.
So they don't feel like magical.
Well,
Maybe even be able to sense
everything in this realm
Okay.
feels a little like magical or weird.
I actually am going to do Arcana, because I roll a 0 to that, and that seems fine. 11.
You can't, like, the trees seem as magical as the rocks in this world to you. So
I try walking through the doorway of one
Okay.
of the trees.
yeah, as you try to walk through, it's like you feel some resistance. Do you push through?
Yeah.
Okay, roll wisdom save.
Bring on through to the other side.
Crit.
Okay.
Failure.
As you push through, the tree actually splits in half and falls. I need everyone to make dex saves.
18.
My TPK plan is working.
19.
Dex saves?
19.
6.
8.
17.
Okay, so if you roll a 10 or a higher, you get out of the way of falling trees. If you rolled lower than a 10,
You were crushed to death beneath a tree.
Awesome.
okay, you take 9 bludgeoning damage as branches just pummel you. Was it just Bernard? Yeah, so Bernard maybe was a little distracted by
Esteban too.
Literally anything.
just staring at Vuka, like,
Sure.
and didn't notice like the cracking tree noise
Giant
as the
I was
tree
lost on
comes
it.
down.
The small goblin who
You
missed
lost,
the
you lost the
giant
stick.
Well, yeah, to be fair.
Remember stick?
Yeah,
I was gonna
Firith
say-
destroyed it.
Oh, she did. That's
Yeah.
right. I was going to say, to be
Okay.
fair, you might have been
You're
playing stick
welcome,
again. but-
everyone.
Thank you.
It's done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Give
so
it-
basically what happened is you tried to force your way through the portal or whatever it was between the two, the tree trunks,
Yeah.
and it actually like broke whatever it was, and the tree split.
You broke that tree.
Wait, did I take damage?
It seems I
Yes,
have, yes.
9 bludgeoning.
Nine.
We can't get home.
It must not have been a regular leaf tree.
Okay, so we need to find the tree.
Yeah, I
I
want to
feel
just.
like normal trees don't break in half like that. As a druid, I know these things. This is not normal tree behavior.
Okay. Yeah, I want to go, like, if I go to another one and just sort of, like, try pushing my hand through,
Maybe
similar
ask,
phenomenon.
maybe ask the tree first.
Did you do an arcana check on
Instead of just
Yeah, I got
forcing
a
your
Yeah,
way
you
into the
probably-
tree.
Consensual tree felling,
magic
or
is-
You should probably
I never
gain
learned
consent
magic.
before
Okay,
trying this again.
roll
No.
for consent, please.
No.
I'm
As
not
you,
comfortable with the direction this is going.
They're magical.
Wait, did we
Has
get
to, like,
consent to make consent jokes?
Just ask the tree. It's a magical
Does
tree,
Bernard
so
really
maybe
care?
It responds.
This is Blair.
Oh, then Luca should do that. 'cause
So
he's
as you
the
kind of
anything.
like reach your hand through in a similar way, you feel the same resistance.
Okay. I wander around to, like, the nearest, like, 20 of them and try this. Is it always the same?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think I have time. Oh, wait. No.
I think the Feywild wants us to stay here.
Maybe we're just looking in the wrong spot.
Do we need to bring like a sacrifice? Hey, fairy boy. What's up with this?
Are you talking to me?
What's up
You're
with
the
that?
only fairy thing.
Pixie.
He's a
Yeah,
Pixie.
well, it's like, is there a difference?
Yes, there is
Yes.
a difference.
I don't like fairies very much.
But
Troublemakers.
But you look the same.
No, that's
Jeez, Elden's a little bit racist.
yeah, Bernard is like
I mean, it's like how goblins all look the same, right?
What do you want? What?
he will die like that. Lucas says quietly to herself.
What's the deal here? I mean, we're here now. What do we do?
I honestly don't know.
You've never been over here before?
Not to this grove in particular, but I've also never been outside of this world.
Do you know what this grove's deal is? Like why your
My
lady
lady-
would send us here?
She thought this might be the best place for this sort of thing to happen, but I don't think she knew either exactly what we needed to do.
Okay, that's helpful.
I need everyone to roll perception.
Oh, okay.
Everyone or just
Everyone.
perception too?
What up?
9.
Ooh,
11.
11.
5.
18.
26.
Woo!
11.
Okay, so Bernard.
Hey! Shockingly, the 12-year-old that's not paying attention pays the most attention.
You hear some movement in the trees.
What does movement sound like?
It like
Wrestling.
like humanoids walking through the woods,
Okay.
trying to be quiet,
Sure.
but like accidentally stepping on like loud things like leaves and sticks.
Sure.
And you're pretty certain you hear some movement, and it doesn't sound like one thing. It sounds like potentially a group.
Sure. Cool. Sweet. That's cool.
Can I cast See Invisibility?
Sure.
Okay. So for an hour.
Is that a first level spell?
No, it's a second level. Which means that I guess I have to roll.
Roll wild magic.
I roll a d20. Oh, it's a 1. So not a 20.
I'm pretty sure one is what activates
think
it.
it
I
is.
thought it was a
20s.
20.
I think it's a
Oh,
critical
no.
fail.
Yeah.
Wait,
That's-
what?
Didn't you
I'm
get a
pretty
thing?
sure
I'm
that
so
crit
excited.
fail is what does what.
Oh no,
It's one or
that kicks
two,
in
isn't it?
when
I thought it
you
was
fail.
1 or 20.
Is the thing.
When you roll
oh,
a
it is
one.
when you roll a 1. Yay! Finally, meta magic. The whole reason I picked this class.
Yeah, one.
Wow.
D, two
Okay.
All
on the
right,
wild
so let's
magic
roll
surge
some
table.
percentage dice and see what's going on.
Yeah, do it. Also, remember you give me 2 choices.
Correct.
Cause that. Oh yeah.
Because I got the magic
Yeah,
ring.
that magic thing.
The magic thing.
So you get a roll twice.
That magic ring though.
Do you want me to roll? You told me you were gonna roll.
Would it be more fun for you to roll?
Yes!
Okay, then you roll.
Isn't it the player that rolls for
Yeah,
wild
I
magic?
think that's weird.
And in the
Yeah, but
first
when we
session,
had established it, Connor was like, I'm gonna do it. So.
yeah, Connor's like, yeah, I'm gonna be rolling for it, and now I guess that's just a lie.
You know me.
Yep.
God's
Okay,
a liar.
so 49.
No, there's only lies.
Is
49.
my first one,
Okay.
and my second one is 41. So that's
41.
probably the same thing.
No, it's not.
2. The range is like 5. I think.
Some of them, like you can
Depends
get
on what
custom
table.
ones.
It depends on-
I have a
yeah.
D1000 table
I
and
think
everything's
he's
individual.
using,
Wow.
Oh, should I roll a
Some of them.
D1000?
No.
Oh.
No, he's doing the regular, right? He's
Yeah.
doing the regular one.
Some of them-
It's gonna be really obvious
No,
which one you
no, no, no.
choose.
Oh, really?
We don't know.
Drop from your head for the next 24 hours.
Okay.
It's not like Esteban choosing;
Far
it's
out
Chase
there.
choosing. So
You make it smell nice around you for 4 days. Yeah, it's just like some of them are so good.
Okay, so the spell itself, does it have any effect when you cast it on yourself in terms of like visually? What does it look like? It's verbal and somatic, so
Hold on. So, sorry, are you asking about invisibility?
Yes.
So, for an hour, I can see invisible creatures and objects as if they were visible, and I can see into the ethereal plane.
cool. So you just do a little hand wave and
Yeah, verbal, somatic, and then a little bit of talc and powdered silver. But
okay.
Wait, I missed everything.
I can see into the ethereal plane for an
Oh,
hour.
damn.
Okay, so
We're looking for a
as,
magic portal. It seemed helpful.
as soon as you cast it, a couple things happen.
Yeah, smart.
First, you see every like 10 feet or so, and kind of just like floating through the air, you see like spheres of light, like
Okay.
they look like ghostly.
How big are they?
They're like
The size of a human head.
Size of a
Sure,
chicken?
about the size of a human head. That, but not all of them are that big. They vary in size, and they don't have facial features.
who's
They're
that?
spheres of light, and they seem to just kind of like be bobbing about, not going anywhere in particular. But you don't hear anything different. You can just see these weird lights moving around. And then at the same time, I've just sent you 2 options to choose from.
Oh, we don't get to know what. The
So while all
choices
this
are?
magic shit is happening, Bernard leans. I'm assuming I'm standing near Vuka. Leans over. Yeah, I hear something in the woods over there. It sounds like some things are coming up here.
I'm gonna go with
I
the
don't know if
second
you would know
one.
anything
I thought
more
you
about the
would.
woods.
Yeah, well, just because
Druid shit.
S1 doesn't lie enough for it to be funny.
Maybe.
Okay.
What?
I really want to know what they both are.
So like,
No.
I know it has to do with lying. So is it if you lie, like a frog comes out of your mouth, or
It's Pinocchio.
Yeah, that's good.
But like, it just wouldn't
Yeah,
work comedically.
Okay,
Honestly,
I sent you.
that's
So when you cast it, you feel like the wild magic like flow through your body. You've felt this before, and
You don't like it.
yeah, you get like this weird sense like there's now 2 options in front of you now that you have this new magical item that, and it's hard to like if you had to describe it to somebody it would be hard, but it felt like, oh, I've got two ways I can lean into this, and one seemed good to you and one seemed not so good, and so you leaned that way, and you just like you kind of get a little bit of a headache that lasts for like 5 seconds, and then you are able to speak Sylvan and you know the entire language.
Well, walking dictionary.
Okay. That's what happens when you cast that spell. So,
I just let Vuka in on the hey, there's people coming in. Hot.
apparently.
Okay.
I'm just too busy going.
I don't see any sign of like a
I guess
portal
I'm still
or
looking at the
anything.
tree.
nope.
Okay.
I'm watching Lash.
Are there any animals around? Like small animals?
Roll perception.
Natural 20.
Oh.
Baby, baby.
If there weren't animals, now there probably has to be.
You are positive there are no animals.
Yes, that could be it.
You can hear a couple birds up in like they kind of sound like nightingales up in the trees. You can't see them, but you can hear them.
Okay, but no like ground animals or anything close by.
Not that you can see.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, by the way, is the same thing still happening with the moon? Where it's just kind of
Yep.
going back and forth or whatever?
It's kind of. It looks like it's lassoed to your location, so it's just kind of circling around you guys.
At
Really
least
fast.
no
No,
one will get sunburned.
very slow.
Gotta watch out for that moonburn, though.
It's like
That's interesting.
in the course of 6 hours, it will have made like a small loop around you guys in the sky.
Burn.
Actually, Lash probably hates this because he's a lizard.
Oh,
Yeah.
He's like,
I'm just getting real tired.
Okay, so the things that you heard, I don't think they're animals.
If I got it, if I rolled a perception check and rolled a natural 20, did I also hear the things that are creeping through the forest that aren't animals?
you hear them.
Okay.
That sound like not animals.
Told the rest of us that they're
Okay. I look to the direction where the things are coming. How far away from us is that area that I hear?
It's about 200 feet.
200 feet?
Hmm.
You are a good listener.
Apparently, I have eagle ears.
You rolled like a 23, right?
Yeah, 26.
Yeah.
26. So yes.
Cool. I just point that direction. And go. They're coming from that way, real far away.
Now
Like a
that you all are listening, you hear it. It sounds like several pairs of footfalls walking toward you through the woods. You can't see anything yet because the trees are.
Ambush them. You think they heard us already? If we heard them.
Give it a hide.
I'm gonna hide him and use my mask as well.
Okay,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead.
cast Blade Ward.
I am gonna cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay.
Yeah. So anybody within 10 feet?
No.
Do I
When you
roll a
pass without
stealth
a
check to see
trace.
if I can hide?
Yes.
I'm going to turn in that direction, ready to offer a polite greeting. Literally.
Oh, dang it! It doesn't have
Oh,
the.
good friend.
And it's 30 feet.
20,
Well,
oh,
it
it's
doesn't have the
busy.
description of the spell.
Oh, it's a
It
plus
doesn't-
10 to your stealth.
It's plus 10,
Oh, it is.
plus 10 to your stealth, but I don't know.
I can look it up.
Will you?
You don't know what?
Ooh!
Wait, you rolled a
Natural
crit?
20.
Yeah.
I'm hidden
Beep, beep,
real
beep,
well.
beep.
Yeah, you disappear. You're gone.
It's my new
You actually made it back to the real world.
Those hobbit cloaks. I just like
Yeah.
turn into a rock.
Wait, so what's Duran doing?
I'm casting Pass Without a Trace.
Okay, so is it
30
that...
feet of you have a plus 10 to their stealth check.
So,
So if people stay close to you,
Well, within 30 feet, which isn't.
right, and then if they leave, they lose that.
Right.
I think so.
If they're outside of that area.
Yeah, you have to remain within the.
A veil of shadows and silence radiate from you, masking you and your companions from detection. For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including yourself, has a plus 10 bonus to stealth checks and can't be tracked except by magical means.
So you rolled like a 40, technically then. Like 20 plus
Double
your.
it. No, you add 10.
Yeah, so she rolled a 20,
Oh,
plus
plus
10, plus her stealth mod
It's
of
9.
9. So
So
she rolled a 39.
She disappears from
Just-
plane of
yeah, yeah.
existence.
But
You stop existing.
what's Elden doing?
That's a good
He hears it and he's like, I don't like this, and he flies behind Esteban's like neck
I
and
want
is just kind of hiding
I
back
want
there.
to say, stay close to me. Loud enough for them to hear, but not really loud enough for. I'm gonna roll stealth.
He says, I'm actually gonna stay close
Not
to
you, I'm
Esteban.
talking to
Oh.
everyone.
Not you.
Yeah,
I don't care.
I'll stealth as well. I'll try to hide.
Okay.
I'm gonna
23. Or
turn
no, I'm
into
sorry.
a wolf.
25.
Yeah, also 25.
You turn into a wolf.
Oh, wait, no.
Are you gonna hide as a wolf?
Oh wait, no.
No, not.
Okay, only Esteban has seen you do this, right? Thus far?
Oh, and I saw.
I don't remember who was awake when you.
I don't either.
I think it was like just Esteban.
Lil-
Maybe Lil.
At one point, Lil
Did
saw
you turn into a spider?
Wolf Vuka.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
true.
Yeah, you guys have seen.
Alright,
I
so yeah,
turned
we-
into that spider when
We've
we were
seen
with.
Spider. I'm not sure that we've seen Wolf, but I'm
She
probably
explained that she could turn into animals.
at least as okay with Wolf as with Spider. So
Oh,
I
no.
rolled a 35 on my stealth.
You're very hid.
still not trying to hide.
I'm looking like I'm not
Somebody grab
hiding.
Lash.
I'm trying to look like I'm a wolf that lives here, and this is perfectly normal.
What?
Humping a tree.
No, that's not what wolves do.
Bernard, that is what wolves do.
That wasn't Bernard.
No.
Like,
I didn't turn into
You guys haven't cut on that Bernard and Blair are literally
yeah, no,
the
I
same
was just, but
person.
your division between like canonical things that Bernard is doing, and it's just it's a mess.
Okay, so everyone's hiding except for Lash.
Yep.
I'm
So
not
you're just
hiding.
like standing out in the open, like
I've turned
A
to face
cheerful-
the direction of the
But is he
sound.
in his sphere of like hiding?
Yeah, but
it
I'm not
doesn't
trying
matter
to
if he's
hide.
not
Also,
trying to hide.
my shield can cast Pass Without a Trace if I wanted it.
So
I just
you're
don't.
useless to me.
I just don't want it, and also I would still have disadvantage on stealth.
Disadvantage plus 10.
Are you hiding?
Anyway,
I guess.
I'm gonna go
Seems
towards
like
the sound.
Esteban, That's a 17.
As a wolf.
I'll walk alongside Vuka.
Yeah. So
Trying to be casual, like I live here.
Well, you didn't communicate that to me.
No, I'm a wolf. I
Now
can't
you're a
communicate anything
dragonborn
to
with a
you.
wolf companion.
Yeah, I guess
Welcome, friends.
roll to see if you can convey that with a look.
Okay. Yeah, if he starts following me, I'm gonna look at him like, but as a wolf.
I feel like you need to make a check for that.
Performance.
Performance.
To convey that look
Wolf
as a wolf.
performance. Okay. Oh, I rolled a 1.
Oh, the opposite.
Oh yeah, no, I have no clue what you're trying to signal, so I'm just gonna
I
keep
just,
going.
my wolf just looked at him like,
And I'm just like, dum-de-dum-de-dum.
You're like, oh, that's cute. Yeah, so as you guys approach slowly, you see 3 elves emerge from the woods. Pale skin, silver hair, all 3 female, and they're wearing. Bernard
Parts of
probably
Bernard.
thinks so.
Okay.
I don't think his bar is very high, so.
Definitely not.
Definitely not. Yeah, they're breathing. Great.
Lovely. And the 3 of them approach, and kind of like look at all of you. Actually, I guess they only really see Lash at this point.
Hello.
They don't
Cheery wave.
they don't speak. They've stopped like 20 feet from you, and
That's fine.
they're just kind of staring with confused looks.
Good morning or afternoon or evening. I'm really not quite sure. The day cycle seems to be behaving quite oddly, but as I said, hello.
The three of them begin to look at each other, giving each other looks that make an insight roll.
Okay. 19.
Okay, how close are the rest of you?
I'm right next to him.
Yeah,
Thinking,
like-
right
Okay, if
there.
you're
See me.
so if you're out in the open, you're
Yeah,
not
tree
hidden.
line.
Yeah,
We
within
were
the
walking together.
Several trees within.
Nah,
I think
think
I hid like probably off the path a little bit from them.
Yeah,
I,
because
I
you're
would say we're all within
gone.
30
You're
feet of each other.
completely
I'm
Yeah.
probably right
Even
next
without the
to
passability
Taryn.
trace, you said.
Yes, I'm probably like.
But I'd also like to make an insight check. If that's okay.
So you're
I'm like I'm hidden, but I'm observing.
Yep, go ahead.
Okay.
Should we all just make an insight check?
That's a 22.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Oh, it's a natural 20.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you notice that they seem a little confused by your presence here, and they also seem like skittish and a little heightened.
Like they're taller than normal?
Yeah, they're like kind of standing up straight.
They put on platform shoes.
It is morning time then, because you're taller in the morning when you are.
Nice.
Cool.
What time day
Or in
is it?
space.
But
Or in
with
space.
Are we in
Esteban's
space
critical insight, you kind of, as you look at them, the way they're behaving, the way they're moving, it reminds you of the hag you guys met before that was disguised.
While he's talking to them, can I skirt around them to be behind them?
Sure.
Just stand.
One of them speaks, says, "Who are you and what are you doing in these woods?"
Oh, well, my name is Kurlash Mandaric, but my friends call me Lash, and I hope that we'll be friends. And as for what I'm doing here, I'm afraid quite simply, I'm lost.
Lost? Where are you looking to go?
Well, it's actually a very good question. I suppose ultimately, anywhere where I might find some interesting things to hunt or some grand adventures, but more immediately, I suppose, probably the country of Irden. I don't know if you're familiar with that.
Material plane.
I'm not sure that's what would be on Lash's mind.
The one that was speaking to you kind of like stepped in front of the other two, and as you're talking, kind of like looks back, and they're exchanging glances as if communicating, like trying to figure out what to do with you. They say, or the one standing in front says, "I've never heard of that world."
Well, it's yes, it's not a part of this plane of existence, I suppose, would be the terminology. But do you happen to know anything? It seems as though these trees have some magical properties, and they're shaped like doors. So I thought perhaps they're meant to be doors, but one of them split in two when I tried to pass through it, and that was a bit disconcerting. I was hoping
They just interrupt you, like, "You broke one of our trees."
Oh boy.
unintentionally, I assure you. Persuade. I rolled a 2. It's a 6 in total.
I just sent you something real quick that Esteban's doing.
Okay.
Just FYI.
So yeah, it's a 6.
Okay.
They might not be able to read my facial expressions because I'm very much not a mammal. So if you see a chimp smiling at you, it's not good.
The one in front again turns to look at its companions, and then they kind of nod to each other, and they begin to twitch, and they grow in size as the illusions break, and before you are 3 large hags, but they look very different than the green hag you saw before. They're like purple-skinned, bulky, with vines coming off of them, face kind of like gnarled and wide with pointed ears, and roll for initiative.
Everyone or just him?
Everyone.
Wait, but I prepped an action.
Yes, that will happen.
Okay.
As it's going to be like the first thing that happens.
Great. Thank you.
9.
Bottom.
24? Did I do that right?
The other ones are out of order.
For initiative?
Hey, what's 7 plus 17?
No.
Okay, so
Calculator. What's
What?
17 plus 7?
24.
24.
24 for Vuka. Esteban's?
7.
7. Tehran's? Tehran's initiative?
8.
18. Lashes?
15.
And Bernard's?
9.
No.
Okay.
I don't see anything because I can still, like, see the invisible and into the plane. Does
Nothing-
anything change when they transform?
Nothing has
Individuals.
changed.
Lash, by the way, is super excited because he thinks this is a chance to fight something he's never fought. So he's just like, yes!
Thor in red.
What luck!
Yeah.
He's a friend from work! I know him!
Okay.
Watched that movie last night.
I saw it for the first time
Okay.
like last month.
It's
It
so
It
was,
was like 4
it was
times.
really good.
I was reading the trivia, and I guess that line was suggested by a Make-A-Wish kid that visited the set, which is the cutest
That's
thing in the
great.
whole
Like
world.
85% of the movie was improv. It's so good.
I really like.
Wait, which
the
movie?
director.
Thor
Thor
Ragnarok.
Ragnarok.
I haven't seen it.
Oh my
it's
god.
good,
you need
it's
to-
good.
So
yeah,
good.
Taika Waititi.
Yeah.
Is amazing.
Hunt for the Wilder People was great.
So it's obviously not probably ever gonna happen, but my dream is that he will direct the next Aquaman movie.
Okay.
Because that would be fucking incredible.
I haven't seen
The-
anything
the-
about
I think
the
it would be
The
good.
Aquaman.
Aquaman movie
directed
that's
by
gonna
DC.
happen is probably not gonna be.
Good.
I'm only gonna see it for Amber Heard and Jason Momoa, like
Yeah.
as people on
Yeah.
screen.
But Jason
Beautiful.
Momoa is like
battle map.
really funny, and I feel like if Taika Waititi was in charge, it'd be
Okay.
Start the revolution.
It's been a long
Printing
time
up
since we
pamphlets.
had combat on
That's
film.
him.
I know, it's great.
Yeah, you should.
I should
You
probably
haven't
watch
seen
it.
Hunt for the Wilder
Okay.
People, right?
Nick's
You
dead.
should watch that. It's good. It was like an actual New Zealand-based movie that he did,
Oh, okay.
but it's real good. Like this kid who is like in the foster system and whatever
Those are trees.
ends up having to like run away with his foster dad,
I don't have my thing.
but he does
If you need
haikus
to
to
borrow
calm
one, I've
himself
got
down.
extra minis. So can one of you place these 3 at the edge of that side of the map to the left of that tree, my left of that tree?
I assume that's the one in the front.
Yep. And then go ahead and place where you guys
Can't tell
were.
where to place it.
You said 20 feet away?
I'm gonna need some maneuver.
Yeah, so that's about right for you.
Yep.
And then the rest of you will be
Oh wait, that's facing the wrong direction.
either hidden
I
or...
don't know if Lil has one.
Okay, there's a wolf.
Oh.
And then there's Esteban.
When did you get
He's
that one?
beautiful. Oh my god, that's so
It was a
sexy.
part of like a
Look at it. He's a sexy sorcerer.
I mean, that's how I describe Esteban to people.
What?
Esteban's so sexy. I love him.
Oh.
Does Tehran have a mini?
Like
Okay.
weirdly soft.
Where are we hiding?
Yeah.
Like on this tree then?
It seems appropriate though.
Wait, that's
She
Bernard?
doesn't have
Yeah.
these.
No,
Okay,
but
so I guess we should
the
be
vibe.
close,
Yeah.
right? Because
It
we're
is.
in the...
Good enough.
It's
Got a
fine.
big weapon.
Yep.
Big.
Lil's gonna need
Bernard literally has an
it's
electric guitar.
Yep. He doesn't know how to play yet.
Is that the axe
Okay,
that you
this will be
wield?
low.
Hey!
Ew, ba, 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 ba.
I'm assuming Lil's on the other tree because Lil is good at hiding on her own.
I just picture
She can manage.
Bernard trying to play like some Van Halen,
It's
but
still
just
from the water.
really bad at it. It's like, this is gonna be Panama.
It's Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
Blah, blah,
We're all taking
blah.
a break.
I think that the
Alright,
only
copy.
song that Bernard knows how to play is Africa.
I bless the rains down in Africa.
Bop, yeah.
Nailed it.
Someone,
No,
this is,
the only song he knows is the intro song with the screaming from Lion King.
You just physically injured so many people.
Into eternity.
And insulted an entire continent worth of
You
people.
blew out speakers. You lost like 10 subscribers.
I think people come for
That's
the...
half of our subscribers.
We lost
It
half
was
our
me.
subscribers.
I unfollowed us because of that.
I got
I unfollowed us.
All of my accounts
Oh
unfollowed.
man. Note to YouTube, we're not doing that. We're not
No,
making dummy
I only
accounts.
have
um,
I like your phone. Those deep breaths.
They are. It's my mom's old phone case, but I get so many compliments on it. I'm like, thanks.
I want to roll this dice more. At all times.
It really does like.
Norse Foundry, please.
Do it again?
Please sponsor us.
It does. It Jurassic Park's my
I'm
coffee.
okay with that. I'm okay with. Wait, where did the 20 go? There's the one.
Do I have
It's on the side. You guys should buy one of these dice.
Please sponsor us.
Norse
Norse Foundry.
please sponsor us. Also, these ones are cool too.
Oh, it's reflective in the camera.
This is not one of those, but it's also cool.
Are we
A little higher, a little
doing,
higher.
Like a
There you
dice
go.
tour right
Yeah.
now. What's happening?
Oh, what's it?
We are experiencing a coffee-induced
This
pee
is
break.
not a dice,
I know.
but
I
it looks
have
cool.
to pee too. That's
That's
Luca.
Luca.
Oh, is that new?
Oh,
Yeah. I got a 4-pack of
these the
shitty
trees?
goblins on Amazon, and that one was.
is that how it was described?
No.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll do
That was
that.
the most Luca. Can you see that her little
On
tongue
sale
is
for
out?
Prime Day. 4-pack of shitty goblins.
Product or that goblins are shitty?
4-pack of shitty goblins. Please sponsor us.
No, it's just the goblins.
Indeed.
You need the shitty pack of 4 shitty goblins. the shitty pack. God
Okay.
damn it. I flubbed my joke. Roll the 1.
Okay, so as soon as these creatures sort of drop their illusions and transform into these hulking kind of hunched things, Esteban had a thing held.
Yes. Arva is prepared to cast Minor Illusion
Okay.
to try to intimidate the creatures.
Okay.
I forgot that I have to pick sound or visual.
Yeah.
Okay, my range is 30 feet.
Where are you?
Oh no, it's a 5-foot cube. Oh, bummer. This is awkward. It's fine. I'm with Tehran. I'm next to Tehran.
Okay. So if you were going to cast this, you'd have to like run around the edge of that tree a little closer.
Do I have to? If
Depending
I
on where you want to put it.
Sniper now, and I can double range.
That's
I think it's
on
for
attack
attacks.
rolls. Yeah.
I'm just trying to cheat.
Wow.
I love how the DMs are always the ones that are like, what about?
I played a spell sniper sorcerer.
Okay,
really well.
I will, I guess, move.
IRL.
Oh, yeah, IRL, yes. In game, no, chaotic good.
Well, it's a sound, so
Yeah,
it can be somewhere else, right?
Yeah, you can, just as long as you're within 30 feet of wherever the sound's going to come from.
No,
Oh.
this one.
The hot one.
That's you.
Okay,
5,
just
10,
wait.
15,
I thought you were going to
30.
like.
Okay, so I guess I'll move here. So I'm still.
And we know
this
they're
way.
attacking us?
Mine was prepped only just if they like
They
did anything
did
that was
something that-
dangerous.
Changed from
That
like
was
friendly
threatening.
elfin ladies into.
So I'm gonna do.
Interesting that you guys judge people upon their appearance.
He said roll initiative, man.
That's fine. Learning a lot about you today.
You know, just try not to mix player knowledge with character knowledge. You know, personally.
Actually, Actually, no. I'm gonna create an image of the lady that we met. I'm gonna just create the illusion of the lady.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna do.
I like that.
I like that.
No sound, just the illusion.
Me like you, Dave.
I mean, I can't.
No,
I
that's
can only
fine.
do
That's
one.
fine. That's fine.
I was gonna have
got your
her
back.
doing a loud sound, but I'll just make the image of her.
So she's just gonna be standing where?
30 feet in front of me.
Okay.
Like closer to them, or
That's
further
like
away from
right
them?
up in their grill.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
up in
like
their
Can
right
you
in there.
put it
well,
where it
not
is?
quite. Okay, yeah.
like close
You're
enough that they can
right.
tell it's an illusion, or far enough
I can
away.
assist.
No.
It could get actually right in front of the blue one.
I'm gonna put it. Well, I'm gonna put it right in front of Slash.
Okay.
I only have to be.
Okay, that happened. Now.
Yeah. If they want to examine it, they have to use their action. So.
Cool. So that illusion goes up, and we're dropping straight into initiative order. Vuka is up.
I'm gonna attack the middle one.
Okay. So go ahead and move
I guess
your.
that is kind of fucked up. Like they just changed, and I'm just gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna attack you.
D&D really does encourage like profiling.
Although to be fair, if you don't, you die.
Right, I know. That's what I'm
Even
saying.
in real life.
This
Like,
is, yeah, this has.
I'm gonna attack.
Wow. What?
I mean, if you found a bunch of random people in the woods, it's like if you attack them first, and
You
they
know,
attack you
what
first.
actually makes more sense is for them to get a surprise round, potentially.
No, I don't know that makes
Straight
sense.
up talking to them.
All
see
are
them.
hiding.
No one.
If I'm
If
talking,
anything,
if
I
I'm
would
talking,
get
Do
a
they look
surprise because they
threatening
don't
at us?
realize
Like, are
I'm
they
there.
charging
Yeah.
towards
yeah,
us?
if I'm talking to you from 20 feet away and you suddenly transform into a monster and then charge at me, I'm not going to be that surprised that you're trying to hurt me.
Granted. I was just trying to make more sense for
I
you.
feel like their surprise
I
around
don't
would
think
be-
it's
you
outside
can
of-
hold your action if Vuka would wait until they did something
don't-
hostile.
I don't know that Luca would wait.
No, Luca would
I don't think
not.
Luca would wait.
So, yeah, I'm gonna attack. It says I have advantage when enemy is near my ally.
That's within melee. Like engaged.
So you
Okay,
won't
so I
get it
don't
this
have
round.
it. Okay.
No. Oh, pack mentality.
19 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
Okay. 2d4 times 2. 8.
What?
8 points of damage.
Was it-
2d4 plus 2.
Oh, plus 2.
You said times 2?
Yeah, you said times 2, and I was like, that's a weird mechanic, but okay.
Yeah, I've never
Yeah,
heard that one
it's
before.
doubled.
Multiplication?
I was like,
Sorry.
interesting.
2d4 plus
I've never
2.
played a druid. But
What kind of damage is it?
Or like chomping, right?
piercing, probably, if it's a bite.
Yeah, it's bite attack. It doesn't actually say.
I think it's piercing.
It's piercing. So you get up in there, or you like get on its leg because it's quite tall,
yeah.
and you try
Ankle
to
biter.
you try to get those teeth in deep, and it feels like you're biting down on like hard leather, and you don't feel like you get as much purchase as you normally do when you bite down on, like, say for example, small animals or things like that.
There's a lot of spit though.
Yeah.
It's just all over. them.
There's saliva everywhere.
Imagining a dog trying to.
Okay,
shoot.
anything else on Vuka's round?
No, I'm not there.
Okay. Next up, the Hags. So this one that in the front that just got bit on the leg turns around to see what's biting it, and it is going to use Crushing Hug. And
What Ruby does to animals.
Displays of affection.
okay, so it crit.
Oh no, Vuka! How many points does your wolf have? Oh no!
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so it's gonna do 22
I'm not a wolf anymore.
bludgeoning damage,
Do I?
and you are grappled.
Okay.
It's what. So it uses up your character or the animal, and then the rest goes over to you.
Okay, so okay. It's 41 minus 22.
19.
Okay.
But yeah, so its arms like wrapped around the wolf and just crushed it close, and the wolf form breaks, and now it's holding a slightly smaller goblin, but you're still held in its arms. Bree, can you move the 2 green ones toward the other blue one, the illusion of Firith?
No, the one in front of me.
This blue one. How
Yeah.
close?
All the way up to it. So they're both charging, one before the other at this illusion that's kind of popped up. They like, the look on their face is like they're kind of confused by it, but they charge straight through it, and they are able to pass right through as they go to attack it. And in their charge, it kind of, they stumble over it basically and see that it's an illusion and use
Would they stumble into Lash?
exactly. So basically they run through the illusion, and because they were expecting to like make purchase on a physical form,
They didn't use their action to attack the illusion as it is written mechanically.
I think they did.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's
so
probably what I would say happened personally. But.
so I think what's going to happen is the first one goes to wrap around it and just like falls through, and then realizes like what's going on. The other one seeing this as well, and then they both move up to Lash, and the other one is going to attack Lash. The other one having already used their action.
2 attacking Lash, so.
All right, guys.
I'm not having DMs as players sitting.
Rolls a 21 to hit.
This is gone.
Yep, that'll hit.
It's still there. They just passed
It's
it.
still there, yeah. It doesn't disperse until I disperse it.
I guess
Or
we
after a
can
minute.
move These here then.
Yeah.
I rolled shitty.
You could still make her talk again, like, just because,
Yeah, true.
like, she's a powerful lady. Who knows what
We
she's
should-
capable of.
What's the...
Would you ever team up with Bernard, though, is the question.
Esteban will work with anyone. He's a people person.
Oh,
Okay,
He's a
so you take
salesman.
16 bludgeoning damage as this hag. By the way, these are large creatures.
Okay.
So
what do they look like? Give us a visual.
I tried to explain it a bit, but you want me to actually show
They're
you?
big and purple.
Well,
and covered in
versus like the
vines.
regular hag, like what's special about the big?
Oh, there's the character sheet, but
I can't see the character. I didn't get a chance to see it.
hold on, let me get
On
the
Google.
character card off the
I don't know what they
screen.
are.
That.
Why did I try to
Oh, they
like
do
that?
have clothes on.
Like tree trolls.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they kind of look like trolls.
Yeah. Gotcha.
They're very pretty.
So you said that the first time, and now I'm always confused because sarcasm.
Okay, so 16 bludgeoning damage as this thing wraps its huge arms around Lash.
Yep.
And you are grappled. Yep. Okay, so that's what the hags do. Looks like they're just trying to hug you all, so good job attacking things that just want to hug you all. Actually, they attacked you.
Bad touch.
Okay, Tirana's up, Lash is on deck.
I want to. Oh wait, no. I'm gonna run here, and then I'm going to go into a rage. And when I'm gonna use my bonus action to go into a rage, and when I go into a rage, all creatures and enemy creatures within 10 feet take 2 fire damage. It is
enemy creatures?
It's creatures, but I remember you and I talked about it. It was just gonna be. Apparently not. Okay, so yeah, all creatures take 2 fire damage.
I'm fire resistant, so I take 1.
Okay, cool.
In what range?
10 feet, so not good.
Good.
So it's going to be those 2 hags, and then I'm going to attack the one I'm closest to.
Okay.
Do I have to call Great Weapon Master before?
Yes.
So I'm going to call Great Weapon Master. I want to make sure I'm doing this right. There's another thing that I have. to
Reckless.
follow. Reckless attack. So I'm
Reckless
gonna
gives
do
you advantage, but they get advantage against
That's-
you.
Okay,
Yep.
so I want to do Great Weapon Master and
Yeah.
Reckless attack.
Nice choice.
There we go.
Hey, minus
Minus what?
-5 for Great Weapon Master.
Yeah.
13 plus. Oh, so it's just 18.
Yeah.
So plus 5.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Oh, that's easy.
you hit.
Cool.
So your weapon is what again?
What great axe?
Great axe. Yeah. So you bring your great axe down and you hit straight in the back of this creature that is hugging
it a
Lash.
D12?
Yeah, I was about to say it's a
What
D12.
was that? Was
That's a
D12?
D10.
It's a D10.
It's
D12 is
the
a
further
tiny
one.
D20.
That
That
one.
one.
Damn, I rolled one.
Do you have
and then I do plus
great
10
weapon
Yeah.
fighting?
for.
We're not that many levels yet, man.
Yeah, we don't have any
Okay.
more.
I forget where that happens. For
What's it called?
Barbarians.
So but I add 10 to that, right?
Yeah.
Plus my
Yeah.
3, so 14.
14 damage. And then, okay, so you. let's see. So as you bring down your axe into the back of this thing, I mean, it feels like you're going into a tree and not into flesh, like, and you don't get as much purchase as you thought the hit would bring, but it's still kind of like cries out in pain as you bring the axe into its back. Anything else on your turn?
That's it.
All right, Lash is up. Lil's on deck.
Yeah, remind me, if I want to break grapple, is that an action?
It is.
Okay.
I think it can be one of your attacks if you have multiple
I
attacks. Okay, so
Okay, now talk to me about the physical positioning of these enemies.
actually, sorry, it says until the grapple ends, the target takes the damage at the start of each of the Hags' turns. Okay, so not at the start of your turn. Sorry, what was your question?
The physical positioning of the enemies, like, is it literally like this?
Yes.
Okay, that's...
Do the hags look
that's
different?
dumb.
So
I
the
don't
problem,
like
the
that.
problem that I'm
different than
having
the
is
other
if they
ones?
move
Not
through the
really.
illusion, the illusion is taking up room on the board. So
You can move into the
Yeah,
illusion.
you can
But like
occupy
the
certain space.
physical character pieces cannot.
Well-
So I don't think they're actually like that. I think they're actually closer together. I kind of put them there because the illusion is
That's how they are.
Okay.
making sure.
Ruin all my plans. Alright, fine. Yeah, I'll just try to break the grapple then. Strength save? Check.
Contest.
It's a strength check.
Okay. Alright. 9?
You don't.
Yeah, I didn't think
You
so.
struggle against those arms, and you're
Um,
like, that's a good hug. That's not coming out. So
Okay. Alright. Limited options at this point. I will use my Vow of Enmity on the other hag that Tehran did not hit
okay.
as a bonus action, and that's my turn.
So the one that's holding you is the one that Tehran hit.
Okay, Lil is up. Bernard is on deck.
Okay. I have a bonus action. And I have fast hand, which means I can use an object. Can I use that bonus action to use my tinderbox to light one of my arrows on fire?
You
Attack. I have a bonus action, and I can use an object.
Yes.
Okay, and then since I have a plus 39 to my hiding thing, and they're not looking at me, will they immediately know where I am, or just my area if I shoot an arrow?
Always, if you attack at range, your attacker will know where the attack
You
came
have
from.
to rehide. Like attacking takes you
I have
out
to
of
rehide.
stealth, and then you
Yeah.
have to rehide afterwards as a bonus action as a rogue.
And depending on the enemy, it would only be the enemy that you attacked.
Are you worried about sneak attack?
Huh?
Are you worried about sneak attack?
Well, I was thinking I just want to stay hidden.
Oh.
Like if
But-
they're not looking at me and I'm really well hidden, if I like shoot an arrow and like go back, but I
Well, but you would
Already
came
used your
from.
bonus action.
I know.
You're fine. You're far away from them.
Yeah.
We got 2 fighters up in there.
'Cause
Yeah, they're not
okay,
gonna hit you.
I'll do that, and then I have sneak attack, so I get
No, you just get.
I deal extra damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you still just get. You have to roll the hit first.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so you get out your tinderbox and you quickly strike up a flame, and the edge of the arrow kind of like ignites.
I'm gonna fire at the one attacking Buka
Okay.
and light it on fire. Okay,
Okay.
so I roll
What do I roll?
D20.
D20 for your range attack. 6 plus what's your to hit for your...
11?
Okay. It was an 11 hit.
You have advantage, so
Oh, because she's hidden?
hidden.
That's
Or 10, 20.
Okay, so 20 hits. So yeah, you pull back, fire the arrow. It lands in the hag, like in its neck, basically. It doesn't look like it went as deep as it should have, given normal flesh. And the flame just extinguishes as soon as it like goes into the flesh. You're not really sure if there was an extra edge of damage, because it wasn't as if you put like a paste that was on fire on the edge of it, and then the paste itself spread and was still on fire. It was just the arrow itself, and so you get the sense of when it hit that the fire disappears and it just kind of got snuffed out. Did you think it was gonna explode?
No, I thought it was going to catch on fire.
I think they might resist fire.
They're trees.
They're alive.
Yeah.
We try to burn green
Greenwood.
wood.
Yeah. It doesn't work very well.
Have you ever played Pokemon?
Okay.
Valid.
Did you roll for damage already?
No. Here's your sneak attack damage. Plus your arrow damage. So you're gonna roll all 3d6.
I'm going to roll.
Yeah, and then you're gonna add 3.
9?
Plus 3.
Plus your modifier.
12.
Okay, so yeah, when the arrow goes in, you get the sense that it didn't go in as deep as you thought it would, but the thing kind of like flinches back and growls in your
Doesn't
direction.
catch on fire.
Its eyes like go toward you, but it refocuses on the goblin. It's hugging real good.
Okay.
Um,
Can I still move?
yeah,
I'm going to move behind.
Cool.
Oh wait, it's a portal. They can still see me.
you can. For the sake of the board, if you're behind the tree, you've picked one of the two and you're hiding behind it. All right, Bernard is up. Esteban's on deck.
If I just like peek my head around and look, do I see any like jewelry or anything like that that the hags were wearing or are wearing, or armor or anything like that?
Jewelry or armor? They've got like cloth covering them, like tattered vines and flowers, and they've got a few like
Any rings or baubles or trinkets or anything like
You trying to loot them
No.
over
that? No. Okay. Bernard goes invisible, and then he runs.
I can see you.
That's
You know
true.
what?
Yeah.
Fine.
You cast invisibility.
I cast invisibility on myself.
Okay.
And then he runs 60 feet. Right here.
Gotta protect his girlfriend.
Yep. I'm invisible.
Okay.
So Vuka.
Any bonus?
No, I use my bonus action to dash.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Esteban is up. Vuk is on deck.
Okay. I'm just gonna do it. I want to cast Minor Illusion again to add sound to my spell.
Okay.
So I want to have the lady's voice say very, very... Actually, wait. First reaction. I want to ask Elden what he knows about these things. Elden, what are these things?
I'm gonna put Elden on the board real quick.
He's so little.
Making
He's on
the
my
phoenix.
shoulder. Can we just assume Elden is always on my shoulder?
We can assume
He's
that.
my parrot, my best friend.
But also, if he gets
Damaged.
removed from your person, he will need an icon. So
Why would he leave me? He's my
perfect.
friend.
Size differences now. That was picturing.
So actually, Elden needs to be in combat. Hold on.
No! Elden is too
My baby. He's my special little boy. No.
So
I have a void of affection in my heart. Elden is Philip.
and a void in memory that needs to be filled up with Elden.
Yeah, some confusing feelings could come up.
So yeah, Elden has, like, since all this has happened, he's pulled out his little sword and he's like,
I'm ready.
these guys are bad news, but we're gonna get him. We're gonna kill him.
His toothpick.
Yeah, good luck with your little needle, man.
Scared of.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah, no.
I don't know. I stay away from hags. I try.
Not very successfully.
Doesn't know.
We made that vine grow that one time.
Okay, I'm gonna try to intimidate them, or something, I guess, and have the lady say, like, leave these creatures alone, they're under my protection. This is my realm.
Okay.
Nailed it.
Roll performance.
She says with a question
Performance
mark,
or
this is my
intimidation?
realm?
Yeah, you can roll intimidation.
Thank you. One I'm proficient in, so...
Really? Esteban is proficient in intimidation?
Yeah, I went...
He just pulls out, like, a
Interesting.
huge, like, accounting textbook, and everyone's like, no!
Time for your audit.
Literally, yes. I have to collect taxes as part of my job. Well, I used to before I was fired.
He does one of these.
So that's a 24.
Sucking, and they're like, oh.
Okay, so
Pulls out his little, like,
you see all of the hags kind of like turn when they hear the voice, because you've mimicked from what
the
you
green
heard
eye-shaped
as you heard her speak, and then the hag says something in Sylvan that who else speaks Sylvan?
I do. Oh wait, no, I speak Elvish.
Okay, so in Sylvan, like, yells to the other two, like, it's an illusion, don't listen.
I rolled
The one,
They already found out.
yeah, the one that
now.
tried to hold on to it,
a
remember?
million. Maybe she's casting the illusion. They don't know. They don't know where I am.
Maybe she can turn.
I think that they should roll an insight
Intangible.
check or an arcana check or something.
The one that experienced it as a physical illusion is
Pretty
convinced.
confident.
Like, they know illusions.
How do they know she can't turn intangible?
Yeah,
How do they know what?
That she can't
it
make
could
herself
still
intangible.
be her. Or
She's
she
back from
could.
the dead. Maybe she
Okay.
can. Like, you can't touch me
You
right
guys
now.
can ponder the intelligence of
force
hags
ghost, okay?
all you want, but
Yeah, isn't that
these
what
hags are
Walker,
confident that it's not her.
Return of the Jedi, or the Last Jedi.
They
Yeah.
roll a good perception.
Yeah, the, like-
or something.
It's
You
not.
may
points
never
away,
know.
It's
Projection.
In check, but it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, did they roll intelligence?
I'm playing your character. It's fine.
Which
I
one
I
is
knew
it?
this wasn't a smart move.
Okay, so Esteban did that other illusion. Anything else from Esteban?
Oh, I have movement. I
Oh,
suppose.
he is lying, though. If you had taken that other one.
What?
If you had taken the other one, his nose would be growing right now.
Oh, that's true. Wow.
You wouldn't have known
Although
if he said
technically
that.
I didn't lie. I just said,
Yeah.
like, these creatures are under my protection, which is true of the
I guess it's a philosophical question.
isn't-
Is
It's
It's a
using
gray
illusion a
area, so
lie?
you get half a nose growth.
half an inch.
Just one nostril.
Welcome to Ethics Corner,
The other one.
our new spin-off podcast.
Let me
A podcast
see real
within a
quick. Do I
podcast.
have a bonus action.
We've got like 8 of those
Something
now.
comes up.
Podcast section.
It's just a podcast of podcasts.
Action. No,
Podcast
I'm
copia.
good. I'm done. I'm gonna stay hidden.
Okay.
Podcastception?
Elden Elden takes off from your shoulder, and he begins to, like, cast with his free hand, and he goes, ha!
Great.
Intimidating.
Hadouken!
Okay, hold on. Cool. So he kind of, like, casts in the direction of the green hag on the left. Let's see how this goes. Okay. All of a sudden, instead of a hag standing there, a sheep.
Polymorph?
Polymorphed?
It's now a sheep.
Which one?
The one on the left. So let's
Okay,
see.
great.
Left
The
or
one,
left?
yeah, the
Damn,
one
it's the
that,
one on the left.
no, the one that I had my Vow of Envy on, making it now completely useless, and I'm still grappled by the other one.
Yes.
Terrific.
I mean, Elden didn't know.
He didn't know that I was grappled.
No, he didn't know that you had Vow of Enmity did it.
I do that out
The one
loud.
that's grappled.
You do it out loud?
Yeah, you say a vow of enmity.
And why
Yeah.
wouldn't
Okay, well, next time you need to roleplay it, because
Yeah,
Elden was
that-
very
But
confused.
also, he can see that he's grappled.
It's
by
probably
it.
in Draconic.
We should argue with the DM more.
I agree.
I think Elden would
I
attack
don't-
the one currently attacking his friend.
Yeah, can I roll persuade to get him to do it to the other one instead?
No, it's too late.
Persuade for retcon?
Okay,
I was just trying to
Smeagol is going to be the polymorph.
16.
Can you guys swap out the green guy?
Still got his knife.
Yeah, that one.
Yep, it's
That's
now,
Luga's
it's a
name.
This is the
Smeagol.
right. That one's on the left, so I think it's this one.
No,
No.
Connor's
I said the one on the left.
Oh, good. No, okay, I don't care.
Yeah, on the
I
left.
thought we were talking about the other one.
That's the one that has me grappled, though.
I know.
Okay, I'm
Doesn't your
attacking
vow of
that one,
enmity
that's
still count? You just don't want to attack a
Well,
polymorph creature.
Yeah, if I have advantage on this sheep, I don't know what I really gain from that.
No, we don't want to attack the sheep.
I kind of do. I'm mad at it, apparently.
Okay, so as he casts it and the thing turns into a sheep, he kind of like giggles. He's like, ha ha, ha, all right. And then flies back to your shoulder, kind of lands, and he's like, we got this now.
Oh, thanks, Elden.
Thanks, Elden.
All right.
Elden, what the hell, man? Pick your spots.
You know what? You no longer get to call me Lash.
All right, Vuka's up.
Am I still grappled, or did
You are.
the arrow to the neck
Didn't make him like go.
really?
I'm
change
still
anything?
mad that
It
fire
didn't. The arrow
do
didn't
more.
seem like.
So
it-
it's not even like a bug bite where you might be like, ah, and then she has
Let go.
advantage.
Fire
It's
arrows,
more than that.
Special arrows for that, but you just like lit your arrow on fire.
Let's pretend I
So
can
imagine
hold
you-
the lamp
That takes a
first.
while.
Imagine you lit a stick on fire and then you threw it. What's gonna happen to the fire?
Depends on where it
It's gonna
lands.
Like if you had
knows
like
that it's
2
happening?
minutes to get a good fire going on the end of it, maybe.
I use my tinderbox.
There's like mechanically there are fire arrows.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't have any.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's-
So that's why it's on fire.
You know how to give me like inspiration or I don't have a good idea.
Everybody's trying to get treats. Everybody's arguing with the
The
hags.
DM's over there like, I give you a whole episode of treats. Calm down.
Can I try and break grapple? Like, I'm not sure.
Yes.
Okay. What are-
You'll just do a strength check to contest.
oh, great.
I think it's strength or dexterity, right? To like wiggle out.
You might be right.
I think you
Yeah,
can, yeah.
I
it's
am
wiggle out
quite
or brute
small.
force out.
Can I try to wiggle out?
Yeah, Lash does not have good dex. Dex is my dump stat, actually.
If I remember correctly, strength is either wiggle out for dexterous creatures or
I think
strength out for
you can use dex for this. But I don't remember.
Yeah, actually, it's athletics or acrobatics.
Yeah.
Did you have an athletics?
No, you had me roll strength.
Right, but do you have athletics modifier?
Yes.
How much? What would the roll have
It
been?
would not have been that much better. I rolled what, like a 9 or something?
So what's
on
your modifier?
strength. It's not going to make it a lot better. Athletics is 6, so that would have made it an 11.
Yeah, you didn't break it.
Yeah, I did not. And that
Okay, so you can do acrobatics or athletics to get out.
Oh, that's not helpful either way. I rolled 5.
Okay, yeah. You still being hugged. Real good.
A question. So you want to light your arrows on fire, and I can cast Control Flames. Is there a way, like, because I know turn-based combat makes it hard to do, like, actions concurrently, but could Lil, like, delay her turn so it's coincidental
You could ready the
with
action for
mine?
when she, like, has the
Yeah.
bow
Oh,
drawn.
so, okay, I guess I could do that. So I would have to take my turn to ready the action. Is that how we'd have to do it? Or she could just delay her turn till after my turn, and then I can ready the action for my turn, and she can do it.
The next one.
Yeah, I think probably the best way would be to ready an action to assist with making the flame as potent as
Is it-
possible
Because when
on a
she
lit
makes
arrow.
it, I can expand it.
There we go.
Is Control Flame an action or a bonus?
It's an action.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just use fire to light them up.
But also, no, I can't create flame. I can only.
You have, like,
manipulate
Firebolt,
flame.
It's still
right?
Vuka's turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
sorry. I just wanted to do it. I apologize. I just wanted to get this done like before. Sorry.
Okay.
So sorry.
Can I? What are the rules on teleporting while grappled?
You won't have to get out of the grapple. You will teleport.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Misty Step as a bonus action and teleport 30 feet away.
It's probably a good choice.
Cool. You do it.
Bernard goes, no, my plans.
She doesn't know you're there.
He doesn't actually say that out loud in his head.
Okay. Anything else from Vuka?
Yeah, that's all. I think, yeah. trying to break grapple my action, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then yeah, that's that.
Okay. So the hag that was holding on to you is just like, huh? Like, very confused as you disappear.
Maybe hugging so hard that the arms come up and hit her in the sides of the head.
Come on! You guys are trying to get so many weird things.
Yeah. Yes, we are, because you were like, yeah, they charge right through the illusion and stumble into me and
damage you.
It ate up an entire action
I
from
know,
one of them.
I know, but originally you were trying to have them both hit me. That's all I'm saying.
That's my job!
I have one job.
No, man, your job is to obey the rules.
No, it's not. Literally in the handbook it says you don't have to use these rules if you don't want to. Okay, so Bernard is stealthed, right?
I'm
He's
invisible.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so the one that is no longer holding a VUCA,
Are there other VUCAs that it could be holding?
Probably.
yeah, I mean,
You can't be the only VUCA in the entire multiverse.
you're
right?
definitely not, because I made the universe and I know. Yeah, can you move the blue one? I kind of feel bad having it chase you down, but I wonder, it probably would.
Oh, I definitely like double middle fingered it as soon as I like missed
All right,
it
it's coming
over, I
after
looked
you.
at it and
So the
went,
blue one's running straight toward VUCA again.
Yeah, I did go 30 feet.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25 actually. 30.
Okay, it's gonna run all the way to VUCA and going to attack.
I'm gonna remember to take my reaction this time.
Hey. Does a 21 hit your armor class?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
If I can.
Yeah, that might be curtains.
14 points of bludgeoning damage as it grabs you and squishes you.
I can take a reaction.
If you're still alive. Or
Yeah, I am.
not. Okay,
Sure.
great, you're
Still
conscious.
Sorry, I have to find it again. Yeah, it just takes 3 points of poison damage. Halo of spores.
Cool.
So I'll launch some toxic spores at it from my body.
Yeah, it like goes up into its nose and it's like and it's also
Blood comes
Poison.
out. Its nose.
It now has the condition cold. It needs orange juice within 2 hours.
You have contracted scurvy.
You said 3 points of damage?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright. The other one's going to squeeze you again. And since it's already holding you, it doesn't need to make an attack.
Yeah.
You take 15 points of bludgeoning as it
Okay.
pulls you closer. It's just pulling you tighter, holding you good. Exactly. And then the last one is a sheep.
Yep.
I think it still can do things.
Sheep things.
As a
It
sheep.
bleeds.
Yeah, it has sheep tactics.
Yeah.
Does that last forever? Or?
It's like an hour.
Now he's a sheep now. He's gonna live his life.
Make
But like
sure
when
that-
you polymorph him, if we take him to 0 hit points, it reverts back into its original form.
Yeah.
Actually, I think if you just hit it,
Yeah, I think it's.
Yeah, if it
It
takes
doesn't
any
do any
damage,
damage.
Or it has
or
1
revert.
health, and if you hit it, it goes back. It's whatever.
I think it depends on the form. No, it does if you take it to 0
Yeah,
hit
it's
points.
if you take it to 0.
Actually, the sheep is gonna run like straight toward Bree. Can you move the Smeagol? Like it's gonna run away.
That's gone.
This way?
Straight toward you.
Oh, it is going.
How far?
No, sorry, not towards your character. Towards
Oh, towards
your
me.
your human self. There you go. So it's just kind of like,
Meh.
yeah.
Meh.
Thank you for the sound effect helps. Okay. Now Tehran is up. Lash is on deck.
Where I'm standing right now, if I activate Sandstorm, I will not hit either of my
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
friends.
Okay, it's 5 feet. 10 feet.
Yeah, so I'm 15 from
if you're gonna hit the hag, you're gonna hit Lash, because
Yeah, we're like on the same.
And
but I
I-
won't hit Vuka, right?
It's fire damage though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the same is gonna be true for
They're both
Vuka.
being held.
Like they're both being
Oh, you're grappled
held.
again?
Yeah.
It won't stop hugging me. Bernard.
I'm gonna activate Sandstorm Hail. So the sand lift offs my body and starts swirling around me and does 2 damage. 2
Yeah.
fire damage to everyone within
Okay,
10
wow.
feet.
Thanks.
I have that to 1.
How many hit points are you down to?
I have 2 now.
4, 2.
I've got 7.
Or no, 2 points or 3 points?
Well, it's 2.
2 points? Okay. I got 3 points, guys.
I don't
It's
have any way
fine.
to heal anyone.
Okay, what else are you doing, Teron?
I
I'm
think
going
might-
to
or no,
attack
Bernard
the
does, but
I
hag
can.
that's grappling.
I've got lay on hands, but I'm probably gonna need to use
Oh,
it
I need to move
myself.
5 feet to get to the hag that's grappling Vuka, huh?
Is the sandstorm just like whoever enters, or is it like
No,
you
it's on my
activate
bonus
it?
action
Okay.
when I activate it every turn.
Okay. Okay, so you're going where?
I'm gonna move 5 feet back and turn to attack this one.
Okay.
Do I get a? Does that one do a attack of opportunity on me?
Isn't he hugging something?
He's
Yeah.
busy. Oh, you
You
want
want an attack of opportunity?
Then it has to let go.
Would
of
it
him?
ungrapple?
Oh,
Yeah.
Um,
Much bigger, more imposing foe that just attacked him.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you gonna do about it?
I love how you guys are like trying to ask me, hey, can the bad guys do this, please?
No, I'm saying, is that happening?
no, that's
they had to
definitely,
ruin it. I was
that's
like,
definitely what they would
oh,
do
I'm
if you were playing smart.
doing a good job.
Like if you were like a really smart DM, that's probably what they do.
If you're like, really invested in your world and
And
the
good
logic.
looking.
Yeah, what a handsome and wise DM would do.
No, he's this hag is like
Trying to crush the life.
Really
out of it.
excited to have like a big lizard man held
What?
down and under its control.
No,
so.
I'm gonna
my
do-
it's the one that's holding me.
No,
No,
I
he
wanted-
moved away from
because
that
I moved
one.
away
He
from
moved
the
away
one.
from the one
Oh,
grabbing
that's what
me
you said.
and toward the one.
So I'm gonna reckless attack Great Weapon
Weapon
Master. So 16.
So you bring your axe across, and it
That's minus 5.
yeah
What, it was
you
minus 5 plus 6 because I have plus 1.
you misjudge it, like some of the sand I guess like clouds your vision,
Yeah,
and
my own body.
yeah,
clouds my-
mhm. yeah. I mean, you got to count the cost, man. And you just barely miss as the hag kind of like leans out of the way.
A 16 missed?
Yeah. Which is
Anything else, Teron?
that's it.
Cool. Lashes up. Lil's
Give
on
me
deck.
damage.
Just gonna try to break the grapple again. That was a crit.
Yeah, you break it.
Yeah.
Real good.
Alright, and
The hag looks kind of sad. Like, you don't want more affection?
and yeah, I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself as a bonus action.
Okay.
And that's it.
What does that do?
I get plus 2 AC for like 10 minutes, but it's a concentration spell.
Okay.
Okay, Lil's up. Bernard's on deck.
But I can't get hit again because I will go unconscious.
Yep.
So I need to make sure that doesn't happen.
Team thing?
No? I'm sorry. I was all excited about it, but like, I'm gonna wreck
People be
some
dying up
shit.
in here.
Yeah, people be dying. I'm gonna wreck some shit.
People just be fainting up in here.
I don't know what to do because I don't have any like attacking things other than just my stuff that's not gonna do much damage.
Yeah, there's probably not a lot of options you
Because
have.
all my stuff is like I can steal shit.
You're probably
from
best
people.
off like using your sneak attacks, like being
Yep.
hidden and doing that extra 2d6 damage.
Yes.
Yeah, or shooting people within melee, which everybody is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because even though that didn't catch fire, it was still 12 points of damage.
Probably halved, but
Yeah.
Well,
I think they're
okay, so right
resistant.
now
But
I
yeah, it's probably the best thing you can
piercing?
do.
can't use my sneak
I think
attack
it seems like everything
No,
physical.
you can.
If you
No, no.
hide successfully and then
and then attack.
attack, then
But they're up
or
in melee
or
range,
yeah,
so she's fine.
exactly. So there's 2 ways to get sneak attack.
Oh, if it's within 5 of me. Oh.
Yeah. Basically,
Yeah,
they're
if it's
distracted by
engaged,
fighting
yeah.
someone
Oh,
else.
okay.
so
If we
you
have one of them
can
locked
try
down, you get a sneak attack on it.
Which with 2 like aggressive fighters, that's going to be pretty easy for you in combat.
Okay.
generally
Yeah.
speaking.
Yeah, you can usually get sneak attack if you want it.
How far can I hit this one? From how close do I have to move?
It's a longbow or short bow?
It's a short bow.
60 feet, so 12 hexes.
But 60 is the longest range for short bow.
60 shortest range.
Yeah, it's
I don't.
short.
Doesn't
No.
For a long
That's
bow?
a
Up to 60, yeah.
yeah, up to 60, and then beyond that you have disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, if you count,
I think you might be able to get the other one from where you are.
11?
yeah, you're
2,
good.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yeah,
12 is
still
good.
good.
12 is still good.
Yep. So you could pop out and shoot him, no problem.
Okay.
If you want advantage, you have to.
But either way, we get some attack.
Yeah.
Okay, so I get some attack. So I roll.
Roll your
D20 to
ranged
hit.
attack first.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's 23.
23 hits.
Okay, and then this one plus another one for sneak attack.
Plus one more.
I think you
should
get
be
2d6 for sneak
yeah. So
at this
you'll be
level.
rolling 3d6 total.
Yeah.
Where'd I have it? Wait, I get.
2 for sneak attack and 1 for your short bow.
Yeah.
I do get 2?
Yeah, it increases as you level up as a rogue.
4, you have 2.
Oh, it doesn't say that.
At level
Okay.
5, you have 3, I think. So
Yeah. I checked for you, that's why I gave you 2d6 last time.
Okay, okay, it doesn't say that. That's good.
It's on the rogue table.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
all
there's like
done.
a chart you can look at.
I just had it pulled up because I was looking for
I'll
it.
write that down. 9 plus 3, right?
Yep.
12. Again.
12. Okay, so yeah, you shoot that arrow. It like hits it in the torso. Same thing. Doesn't go as deep as you thought. Like you knew that was a good shot, but it does stick in, and it does flinch to the damage and let out a grunt as it pierces.
With bonus action, I want to hide the man.
Cool. Go ahead and roll your stealth check.
That's 16.
16. Cool. By the way, so for hiding and like re-hiding in combat when combat's happening, if you just kind of like pop out of view for a second and then pop back out, I don't consider that being hidden. I'll kind of like, depending on the scenario, I'll determine what's legit. But if you were to like pop out the other side of the tree potentially, like basically appearing somewhere where they didn't expect you to come back out, that would give you the hidden bonus. But anyone in combat is alert, and so simply like ducking behind a tree and trying to hide and then popping back out like 5 seconds later, they're still going to kind of know the general area you are.
Yeah.
And not be
You can move around to the other side of the tree though, or something potentially.
if
Like over.
if you're moving like out from a place they're not expecting you, I'd give you the attacking from hidden bonuses.
Okay.
Okay. Lil's done. Bernard is up.
How hurt does the blue formed she-beast look? Great.
Still in the fight.
Still in fight? Okay. Bernard, still invisible, runs up and puts a hand on Vuka, even though she's still grappled, right? You're still
Yep.
grappled. And he goes, "That's my girlfriend, you monster!" And he uses his last second level spell slot to cast Healing Word on you.
Okay.
You're welcome. You get 2 4s. What's up? You get 11 points of healing. So better than nothing. That's his bonus, and as his regular action, while he says that to the she-beast, he casts Tosh's Hideous Laughter on her, and I need her to make a Wisdom saving throw, please.
All right.
It's hella wise.
Healing Word.
Does a 15 make it?
It is.
Just does.
It
Just
is
barely
ranged.
makes
It
it.
is range. Cure your wounds in his hand.
Yeah.
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 Healing Word is
everything's
ranged.
Yeah. You could have done that without me.
Yeah, so I actually
have
didn't
to
move.
touch me.
I just stayed over there and did all that.
Yeah.
But it saves on its thing, so it's great.
Cool.
That's my turn.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
All right. Esteban's up. Elden's on deck.
Okay.
I don't realize it
just
was
to
you.
clarify, Vuka
I'm visible
did
now.
in fact
I'm not
poison
invisible.
one of the hags, right? Like I saw
It doesn't
that
have the
happen.
poisoned condition, but it took
But
some poison damage.
Okay. So I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb at 2nd level. And I'm gonna choose the effect of poison, and I'm gonna launch a giant orb at the one that's next to Lash. And I'm going to also spend a sorcery point to empower the spell, so that I can re-roll the damage up to 5 of the damage dice if I so choose.
Okay.
1,
How many of what do you need?
2, 3, 48. Okay, and I'm gonna re-roll. Yeah, I'll go ahead and re-roll all 3 of them. Yes! Oh!
Wow.
Heck yes!
Is that 2 8s?
I rolled
3
3 8s on my re-rolls.
Oh, dang.
That's amazing.
Okay, so 24 plus 5, 29 points of poison damage to
Damn.
the one holding Lash. Or that was next to Lash.
Yeah, what does this look like?
Oh!
A giant glowing orb
It's not
of
dead, but
poison
Not how you want to do this.
launches
Just, what does
from
this look
me
like?
and just consumes the thing.
yeah,
The hag.
it just
That
kind of
is
like
how I feel.
is it
It's fine. No, it's fine.
is it like a kind of gaseous?
It's chromatic, so it's light. But it's poison, so maybe both.
Okay, so yeah, it just
It's lava.
it kind of like envelops. The orb flies from you and envelops, and just it gets like it's trying to like get out of it, but it ends up taking a few deep breaths of the poison, and it just starts coughing, coughs up some blue blood that splatters on the forest floor.
Okay, man,
You did
like,
that on
look.
purpose.
We'll get into this later. It's not time for etymology corner.
But its eyes kind of go wide and wipes the blood from its mouth and just looks at you and looks angry.
I say, yeah, suck it in Sylvan.
Its jaw just drops like.
I'll be honest, when you first started saying I say, I thought you were going to say, did I do that?
The worst.
Oh my god.
Oh, new character voice.
Oh, lovely.
Flashes to Urkel. So you can have Bernard and Urkel flanking you all the time.
Trying to kill each other the whole time. There's only room for one on this podcast.
Get out!
Okay. Elden goes invisible, and then none of you are able to tell
What he's doing?
where he goes.
What is he doing?
Can you still see
Vuka's
invisible
up.
shit?
Okay.
That's fine. Can
what?
you still see invisible shit? or-
Yeah, I can.
Oh, yeah, okay. Then you see him fly up into one of the trees and go behind like branches and leaves.
Good to stay safe.
Coward! I don't know where he is.
Can I wild shape while I'm grappled?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna turn into a black bear.
Yes.
Okay.
Seems legit.
So I'm going to grant you advantage as a sort of built into the wild shape to break the grapple.
Yeah, I feel like it
Just
would be
from-
surprising. Yeah.
That you're suddenly holding a bear
Yeah.
instead of a
Yeah.
tree.
Bears would probably be pretty hard to.
Yeah, just from wait, what size are you?
I think black bear is medium.
He's medium, yeah. Black bear's medium.
Okay,
Small to
so
medium.
Brown bears are large, but
Oh,
Yeah, I couldn't
Grizzly
turn
bears
into a
are
brownish
big.
bear.
go ahead and make athletics or acrobatics to break the grapple.
With which stats?
The bear stats.
with advantage, right?
Yes.
Here.
That should probably do it.
What are your stats?
It's probably strength is going to be your best bet.
Yeah, 15. So what is that modifier?
Two.
That's +2.
2. Okay, so 16.
Yeah, you are able to break yourself free as you shift into the bear, and the hag's just like real confused, like "Ugh!" screams at you as you kind of like get on all fours, and then what do you do?
I'm assuming I can't attack if that was my full action. I can't.
The
wild
shift
shape.
isn't bonus action for you.
I don't
That's right, because
think
you're
so.
you're not a moon druid. Okay.
No, yeah.
Yep. Then you have a bonus action, but
Okay, I'm just gonna kind of like snarl
Snuffle
in
at
its
him.
face. No, like full on like bear like roar at it and then back up. Disengage. Disengage.
yeah, you can disengage because of your what was it, a ring?
Yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah, I can
But also,
disengage as a
the
bonus.
bonus action would be the disengage. Oh no, you're not a.
I can disengage
Oh.
as a bonus
It's a
action while in
wild shape because of the magic item.
Yes.
that she got.
You don't want to go like 30 feet that way.
No, because I still want to attack it.
Okay.
Actually, the ring made it so you didn't have to take a bonus action.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Yeah.
It just is. It
it's
comes
a free
along with
action.
wild
Oh,
shape.
okay.
You can disengage.
But also, you said you roared at it.
Yeah.
You could do an intimidation
Oh, can I?
roar.
Okay.
As a bonus.
Sure, that's what I'll do. No, well, that's not great. Does the bear have its own intimidation stuff?
Intimidation is based off int. right?
Charisma.
Oh, charisma. So no, it's yours.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
7.
Okay.
So it's Vuka just like growl.
Yeah, its brow furrows and it's like not happy with you, now a bear creature. Okay, so it is going to turn and give Tehran a hug.
Yeah.
Hugging it.
He's
hugging
excited
it,
about a
hugging
hug.
it, hugging it.
Oh. Does an 11 hit your armor class? Okay, so it gets some sand in its eyes from your presence, like,
Yeah.
and is like
Sand.
goes to grab you, and you kind of just like duck and move out of the way, yeah, it.
Oh, we need to get that as a graphic that we can put up whenever you do that. Pocket sand.
Well, this is how you do pots.
Yeah, it just stands there staring at you and lets out a grunt. Like, and now the other one is. So you just broke its grapple lash.
Yep.
It's going to turn and try to slash you with its claws.
Okay.
So one is going to miss, another is a 22 to hit.
Just barely. Dang it. Alright. It's probably gonna knock me out.
It does 7 damage.
That's exactly enough.
Wow.
Boom, boom, boom.
Okay, so yeah, it just claws you.
This is a great fight
through
for
the chest.
me.
The tank.
You're doing what you're supposed to do.
Well, I'm getting hugged for 22 damage. Like, that sucks.
Okay, and then it turns around and faces
Someone knock
Tehran,
Oh.
and then
or
you
not
can
Tehran. Someone knock Lash over.
you can make Lash go to sleep.
Sleepy time, Lash. Not happy about it?
And I put on, I put Shield of Faith on myself to bring my AC up to 21. He rolls a 22.
Womp womp. And then 7 damage.
Yeah, which is exactly enough to knock me out.
Whoops.
I thought about taking the feat that gives me like -3 damage from like slashing and bludgeoning and stuff too. Probably
Do I
should've
see
done
his soul in the ethereal plane, like clinging to his body?
I'm not dead.
He's just unconscious.
I'm just like, yeah,
You could be dead.
I'm KO'd.
I haven't quite decided how souls and
like
bodies
if you
interact
fail your
in this
death
world.
save, do I see it like slowly start to come up?
It's as if like a giant vacuum is like trying to absorb the soul up into the sky, and it's just like holding on to the body. No, that's not what's happening. Okay, so Tehran is up. Lash is on deck.
So I can, now that they're not being grappled, I can move far enough away to where I won't hit my allies with the sandstorm, right?
Yes.
You could do it where you are, and it's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna use my bonus action to activate Sandstorm Herald and do 2 fire damage to both of those hags.
Okay.
Both of those. Hey.
Both those hags. And I'm gonna do Great Weapon Master Reckless Attack. Here we go.
Shocking.
What?
Shocking.
Yeah.
Oh, you have a
Bread and butter,
an
baby.
electricity axe now? So it's
Yes.
You can do a medicine check.
20. Unnatural.
20 hits.
Symbols heal from range.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
don't worry about it.
Trust other people.
Yeah.
So you're attacking the blue guy?
Attacking the blue one.
Okay.
No, you're not. I'm not good at medicine.
17.
Okay, yeah. Your axe comes down and makes purchase. Doesn't seem to go in as deep as you expected, but you know it's a good hit. You see some of the blue blood coming out of the wound, and
okay. So at least they're not.
it cries out in
Yeah.
pain.
Non-magic damage.
Okay. Anything else from you?
That's it.
All right, Lash, give me that death save.
Give me that up.
It's gonna be a crit fail. Nope, it's 14.
Yay!
You have to tempt fate the opposite direction.
I'm gonna
Reverse psychology
yeah,
debate.
yeah.
Fate's like, this guy's already like pretty pessimistic. He's down on himself, so I'm gonna give him this one. All right, Lil's up. Bernard's on deck.
Just drag my body back to that elf lady. I died.
We're back.
Like, look, sorry, things didn't go so great.
This is a great place to level up because you got that elf lady over there. So if anyone dies, like go back
This
to the
is the
Poke
grinding
Center.
spot, yeah. This is like Victory
We
Road.
found the one exploit. Yeah.
Do any of these hags look like pretty weary and beaten up?
Is the sheep hag still here? Or is it gone?
It's kind of like gone off and hidden behind a tree.
Okay.
But I don't
We
want
gotta
to
make
attack it, right?
euros out of that shit.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
That'll be
okay.
delicious.
He's having a
Uh,
bad time.
The green one looks to be in a little worse shape than the blue one.
no.
They're both a little bloodied, but none of them look like they're like just barely standing.
Oh no. I feel like I just failed a death save.
We're back to this again in real life death saves.
Yes.
They're both focused on Tehran right now, right?
Yeah.
I
They're
also wanna
looking
have
at him.
a pun counter that we can keep on the corner of the video.
He's hiding because he's afraid to get lamb chopped in half.
You said the green one? Bloodied? It's just
There's no need to be
low on hit
sheepish
points.
about it.
It doesn't tell me anything about.
You're killing
When I get back up, I'm going to kill all of you. It's just gonna be flame breath for days.
Lil?
What are your options?
Just shoot somebody.
Do it.
To
I
be
can only
honest,
just shoot people.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
rogues are good at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rogues are
you're real good out of combat and at shooting people from a hiding place.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Something cooler. Okay, I'll just shoot the green one again.
Okay.
From where I'm at.
You were in hiding before.
Yeah, if I get advantage.
Came around to the other side of the tree.
They also have like not
What was your roll?
looked at me yet. That's 7, 5, 12.
No, for your hide.
For the hide, I think it was 16.
16?
Yeah, I'll give you it.
Okay.
So yeah, advantage.
So, yes.
So 2d20s.
Oh,
Okay, so
it's-
12.
Yeah.
12 to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, you fire that arrow. It goes wide. Flies off, almost hits Bernard.
Why are you trying to shoot me? What have I done to you?
Invisible!
It's not visible anymore.
No,
Oh, you're
he's
not?
visible
No, when
now.
I cast balls, I became visible.
Yeah.
Um,
I've never done anything to you.
Oh no!
Oh no! I'm really trying to shoot the head, guys. Oh no! Whoops. I just put
Stand still.
I just put 3 arrows in Bernard. My bad.
The wind is.
No, I think there's something off with my bow.
Can I run over to that tree?
Yeah. This is D&D. You can run wherever you want to run, pretty much.
I'm not sure
Well,
you can
I have
make
my
it.
bonus action, so I can dash.
Oh,
Yep.
true,
Oh,
true.
yeah, go crazy.
I don't know, I'm gonna dash.
You won't be able to hide this round
But you can, yeah.
if you do that.
Okay, they're not
you
even-
could use your bonus action to hide before you attack next time, too.
I appreciate that.
I'm just like standing there and then I hide.
Yeah, no, but
No,
on the
no,
next
I meant,
round
like,
she can still try
to
to
get
get
yourself advantage next
by
time, yeah.
hiding.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run over here so that I'm
There's a
Cool.
dance
next to
you
you
can
or
play,
whatever.
Yeah,
and you don't want to
Yeah.
use your bonus action to hide before you attack.
yeah.
Just because it's not as good.
Cool. Bernard is up. Esteban's on deck.
I will cast Healing Word on our downed compatriot. You get 6 points of. It was going to be Comrade, and then it came out compatriot. You get 6 points.
Patriot.
Do you want to heal it or not?
You can't take it back. You already said 6. We all heard it.
You get 6 points of health.
I was actually recording when you said that, so.
Wait,
Thanks,
this
man.
is being recorded?
What? Is that
No.
what the cameras are for?
No.
Consented.
It's entrapment if you don't tell us if you're recording.
You
You're a cop.
You showed everyone the picture of the spider last session. You know there are cameras.
I did not show that.
Oh, well. Anyway.
Did you Google just
done
wolf
with goof
spider
now, guys?
or
This is
giant?
serious.
There is no
I don't
end to the
remember.
goofs. This is a
It was a mistake
endless
either way.
goof.
I will once again attempt to cash. God.
Wow, you beat God.
Toshes.
Catch
Outside, bro!
And just cash this fraudulent check real fast.
Okay.
Cassius Clay!
I'm gonna cast Tasha's hideous laughter on the green one. It needs to make a wisdom death save. Well, wisdom.
Wow.
I killed it, guys. It's really
You
powerful.
You already have power word death.
It rolled an unnatural 20. So
Mother effer!
It's
I hate
it.
this spell so much.
Then stop
What's your
using it.
It's just really powerful.
What's your
14.
DC?
D14.
Okay, it's not.
Okay, anything else from
As
Bernard?
good as it can be. That's it.
Okay, Esteban's up, Elden's on deck.
Which one looks worse? The one by Toronto?
The greenie.
Or okay.
The one that felled the lizardman.
I think I'm just gonna do the same thing.
You'll do so much for your axe man.
Spend my last second level spell slot. Cause yeah. 1, 2, 3. Where's my 4th D8? There it is. Oh wait, I have to attack first.
Awkward.
Awkward. So excited about rolling damage. Oh shit, it's only an 11, so that's a bummer.
Did you even roll your attack last time?
Surely I did.
I saw it. It happened.
Roll the tape.
No, don't do that. Definitely happened.
Okay, so you got an 11?
LP.
Yeah.
Yeah, it totally misses.
Also, the Hags
Um,
definitely attacked you. with
flies
advantage
past.
after you're reckless.
I know. Totally.
Aww.
I think I rolled like a 21.
It already happened.
Okay.
Keep going.
No, exactly. You
So
can't retcon now.
that poison just flies right over the head of this hag, and
That's the sound it makes.
Yeah.
yeah, and kills Bernard. Just
You didn't
kidding.
miss that badly.
Oh, I'm so sad.
So
Bernard's
she
sad,
hit
I
that
know.
well.
Yeah, that's
Um,
not intentional.
Just kidding. Bernard's fine. But the
Esteban's
poison,
just like,
Kobe.
the poison misses
no,
and
it
dissipates into the air. Anything else from Esteban?
Hold on.
I can figure it out.
no reason why
He's
was
such a
I...
lovable character. Easy on the
Hold on, I'm
ears.
seeing.
Nice.
Gotta have the blue hair.
Just a fine, upstanding young man in every way.
He's going places.
I know, he won't stop going the same places as
Oh,
us.
You tried real hard to stay in the Feywild, though you guys were all leaving last episode.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna go ahead and burn my sorcery points. To
I don't think
recover
any of
that
us would
spell
stop
slot,
you if you
Okay.
Since it missed.
wanted to stay.
Alright, later.
See ya.
You say it.
All right. Anything else from you?
No, I'm good.
Okay, so it's Elden's turn. This is gonna be fun. All right. Okay. So from up in the tree, you hear
I haven't had my turn yet.
noises of something falling, and a branch falls, like a pretty big one, right next to the green hag,
Mother effer.
and the hag goes, oh God. In Sylvan.
Real bad.
I like just opened my eyes and I see this happen. I'm just like, damn you, Elden.
Again.
Luckily, it didn't hit Lash laying on the
No,
ground
I
next to
know.
that hag.
You
It's
can
like-
see him in the tree above, and you're like, wait.
This is gonna be awesome.
You hear from up in the tree. Almost got him. All right, Vuka's up.
Okay.
Hags on deck.
I'm going to
Consider yourself eaten.
try to keep losing my bear.
Eaten for a while.
Not really.
It hasn't stopped.
My bear can multi-attack, one
We
one
made
bite,
a bunch
one
of goofs
claw.
about it.
So I'm going to do that.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a good choice.
I keep losing it. This one. So 18 hit.
Yes.
Okay. Do I roll damage on it now? Yes.
Yes. You're attacking the blue one?
Yeah.
Scoot a little closer.
Its back is to me, I'm assuming, because it's engaging with him now.
Yeah.
That rips them now.
So that is 6 points of damage.
Which one was that?
That's the bite.
Okay.
Pierce.
Damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as you bite in, again, like same thing with your wolf form, it feels like it doesn't go, your teeth don't go in as deep as you thought they should.
Okay. And then I'm gonna do the claw attack, which is not gonna work. 11.
Yeah, 11 is not going to hit.
Okay. So I really just kind of like give my back scratch.
With your teeth?
No, with
so
the,
it was more like bite and
the
claw.
claws, yeah.
Okay.
But it just also like
Yeah.
it was kind of nice.
It's a little nibble and then a little.
He's like, oh, that's good. That's a spot.
I use my action to cast foreplay.
I almost asked you to read the description for the spell, but then I decided that was a bad idea. So moving right along.
Blair, you just said your birthday. What birthday is it?
It's a big 3-0. What's up, guys?
So not 12 for Blair?
Whoa, maturity has nothing to do with age. Those are two independent things.
2018. You can
It might have something to do with it.
It's got a little
Clearly
bit.
not.
Got a little bit to do with it.
Okay,
Really disproving
No.
that.
that's all for Vuka?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, your brain
Okay,
is done
so,
now. Like, it's cooked. You've gone all the way through.
Both of the hags are, starting with the blue one, are going to be attacking Tehran.
Do we get an attack of opportunity from the ground?
What?
The one
I'm conscious now. The other one's got to move.
It had already moved over to attack him last round. It just never got moved.
Did it? I don't
Yeah,
remember
when
that.
it was when you were unconscious, I'm pretty sure.
It didn't.
No, he attacked him to
he
knock
attacked
him
him to knock him
Yeah,
unconscious.
it didn't.
He
He
hadn't
hasn't.
moved.
he
That was
didn't
last
attack
round?
Tehran.
Yeah.
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 Cool.
I guess he could have moved after he knocked him unconscious. So.
Don't.
You
Whose
didn't
side
say-
are you
you
on?
didn't say- Sorry.
Then yes, you do from the ground.
At disadvantage.
It's
I
actually.
assume.
I don't think it is at disadvantage.
It is if you're prone.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I'm almost positive it is if you're prone.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
And things that attack you have advantage.
Double crit. Actually, not too bad. That's gonna be 16.
16 doesn't do it.
Ah.
So it's
You tried though.
okay.
Is it-
So
is it
effort.
21 or 16?
That was good.
Oh damn.
so the first one gets a 23 on its crushing hug for Tehran.
Ouch.
So it just brings its big arms
The other one
around
goes
you.
group hug.
Okay, so that's gonna be
Wait, what was it to hit? Sorry, I missed that.
23.
23.
Oh,
Do you have something for that?
I do, but not that.
Not for a 23.
Nope.
though? Yep.
It's gonna be 19 bludgeoning damage.
Holy butt.
You have that, right, though?
But yeah, you're raging as well, so it's half.
Do you need a pen?
Maybe.
No, that's what I
Invisible.
that's what I meant.
Oh, I thought you said you have that,
Well,
right?
have as in
like
verb.
that's not gonna hurt you so
Etymology corner.
bad.
Have as in verb. To have.
It's not that
up-
time
is it
for
round
that
up or
podcast.
Rounds
To own
down.
have
Down,
is a
so
verb
it's-
as well.
Rounds,
So that wasn't really
Fair
quick.
I said
enough.
17, right?
It's
Guys,
early,
it's
and my
wrong
coffee
time.
had a little bit of whiskey in it.
So 9 damage.
Early, it's like 12:40.
Yeah, it's almost.
All right. When I woke up, it was early, and I didn't get enough sleep. Okay.
Wait, I like this sentence. When I woke up, it was early.
Yeah. And I didn't get enough sleep.
Yeah.
And then the only coffee I drank also contained whiskey.
Okay.
So your coffee was a
9:30.
disadvantage.
Yeah. I was. I had.
Actually, it was an upper and a downer, so it was just normal.
Does a 17 hit your armor class? Okay, so the other one, like, the first one, like, hugged high. This one comes in low and, like,
I'm double
grab.
grappled.
Yes.
You have to use 2 actions to break it.
I don't think that's possible.
It
Can
probably
you be
isn't.
double
I don't think
grappled?
you can
Yeah, you
be.
can't
There's
be
a
double
feat
grappled.
that lets
21
you,
damage. So you resist down to 10.
How are you looking?
I'm pretty good actually. 26 health.
Cool.
He's
Okay.
like, he looks like a bunch of rocks.
All right, Tehran is
Yeah.
dirt. Yeah.
Tehran is up. Actually, one of
I
the
cast spells.
the sheep hag
Be
does
dangerous.
a sheepy noise from the woods. If you,
I can
Wait.
word over
yep,
here.
perfect. That's what happens. That's its turn.
Chew some grass.
Tehran is up. Lashes on deck.
I want to activate Storm Herald and do 2 fire damage to both of the hags.
You're gonna hit the burr.
Yeah.
There?
Vuka's
Oh,
gonna
because you
take-
got
That's
close,
fine.
huh? Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'll still do it.
Okay, so 2 fire damage.
to everyone.
Now I have to do math.
Uh,
19
and-
plus 14.
33.
With 2?
2 damage, fire damages.
You got that one on your own.
Good subtraction
I guess
skills.
I have to do 2 breaks, but I can only do 1 a turn technically. So I'll try to break one. Do I have advantage or anything?
When you're
contest
raging,
disadvantage.
don't you get advantage on athletics or something?
Oh, it's an athletics check to.
Yep.
Okay, yes, then I do have advantage to break this. 17.
You break one of them.
Woo!
You break the high one, so the
Yeah,
blue
I'll
guy.
take the one behind me.
No, the blue guy. You broke, so the one that was
I
high.
was trying to break the one behind me.
Okay. Then you can break that one, I guess. I was just trying to think about how it would work, but if your arms were like pinned to your side, you could break the bottom one first. That makes sense.
Cool.
Use your legs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like put your legs on its legs.
Body sand.
Yeah.
Leg.
Feet sand.
Dissolve your
Foot
legs.
sand.
You turn into an hourglass and just turn into a pile of sand
do
and
that.
then reform.
Do that.
That would
Secret
be
Life
cool.
of Alex Mack style. You can just turn into a puddle of sand and move around.
What do you do? I melt.
Okay, lashes up, Lil's on deck.
Yeah, I'm basically just gonna. Can I reach? Yes, I can. Stand and move right there. And I'm gonna attack that person. Okay, that one's still grappling Tron, right?
Correct. Wait, no.
No.
Or no,
That
no,
one's
no,
not.
okay,
blue one
right,
is
right,
still
right, yeah,
grappling.
yeah, okay.
I can't. It is gotta
That one is gonna be an 18.
What is obsessive compulsive?
18 hits.
Okay. So I'm gonna smite it.
It's a huge gap.
Oh.
So
I can't see
So-
it, so it doesn't matter.
just wanted to let you know.
Start with the radiant damage. The radiant damage is gonna be 7,
Okay.
and the regular slashing damage is gonna be 6.
So, yeah, when the sword goes in, it doesn't make as big as a gash as you were thinking. It should. And this hag is now bleeding real bad, breathing heavy, kind of got an anxious look in its eyes. And Lil is up unless you have anything else left.
No, I could do a bonus action, but then I can't smite anymore, so no.
It
Okay.
doesn't fit her.
Lil is up, Bernard's on deck.
Okay, the green one is the one you were just saying real bad. I'm gonna shoot that one.
Okay. Are you gonna hide first?
No. No.
Don't you get sneak attack no matter what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sneak attack,
she
but not
would get
But
advantage if
advantage
she was hit it.
increases crit chance and chance to hit.
What's you've done the math and the percentage?
It just seems weird to like
Increase on crit chance.
hide after I've been standing there.
You always have 5% chance. I think advantage gives you,
It
Like-
doubles it.
yeah, basically doubles.
Okay, I guess I'll hide. Doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll hide. That's
It's gonna be good.
yeah. What's my? So it's 25.
Died. Right?
Huh?
Yeah.
25 died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I'm
hi-
gonna attack.
You so hid.
Hide and
Hit
seek
AF.
champion.
Okay, that's 21.
Yep, 21's gonna hit.
I think I hit. So that's ooh, that's 12.
For the third time in a row?
Plus 5 is 17.
Okay. Okay, so that arrow
Plus
goes in.
three.
Yeah, it's
Oh, plus
It's gonna be
3,
plus
sorry.
15.
I looked at the to hit.
15.
15 points of damage.
I was like, that seems like a
Okay.
lot. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay,
You don't
so
just
yeah,
add your proficiency damage.
the arrow goes in its back. It cries out in pain. It doesn't go as deep as you thought it should, but it did make a good hit, and you see some blood like soak the arrow as it goes in. Anything else from you?
I use my bonus action. I'm gonna say that.
Okay. Bernard is up. Esteban's on deck.
Which one did you say was really hurt? The green one?
The green one. Yep. Looks to be in bad shape.
Okay, I am
Play your loot at it.
gonna play my loot at it. I need it to make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm I'm sorry. It got a 19.
Son of a.
Doing a lot of work here.
Yeah, well, that's fine.
I
It
feel
still
like
takes half.
we should put up a dice box camera for you, just so the people at home can know how often you cheat, even if we don't.
The only rolls. I don't think I've actually fudged any rolls this game.
Hey man, I
don't
have any way.
This session?
This session.
Okay.
I don't have any way of knowing. I don't have any way of knowing.
You
So
cheated.
sure,
No.
I just think
as
it
a
would be a fun.
Dungeon Master can't cheat.
Fun
technically.
bonus
feature.
action, I will give
Yes.
some bardic inspiration to.
Read the rule book.
Luca.
It's more of a suggestion book than a rule book.
Then I
You have bardic
don't
inspiration.
need to roll
You get to
anymore.
roll.
Yeah, you could just be like,
6
yeah,
now?
it crits, and then guess what? It crits again, and it crits a third
Yeah,
time.
D6.
I can do that if I want to.
Your attack
Yep.
or saves.
Oh, I'm not denying that you can.
Not
Sounds
damage.
stupid.
Not damage. Everything but
Yeah, it
damage.
is. It's not a good way to run a game, but you could do that if you so chose.
Do I see the sheep from where I'm at?
It's hiding behind a tree. You could go look for
Are you
it.
gonna do something to this sheep?
Well, I'm just gonna move towards the sheep.
Okay, yeah, you move toward the bleeding.
Sweet. You move me towards the bleating. Sure. Cool. That's my turn.
Yeah, as you move toward it, you see it kind of like eating a little bit of grass and then
Cool.
doing the noise.
Meh.
Yeah, perfect.
Nice.
Okay. I'm glad you're here,
Well, for a
David.
podcast of sheep ASMR.
Oh no!
It's an hour of sheep noise.
I really hope that's not an actual thing.
I hope that it is. I want it to be a thing.
Okay,
No.
Elden is up. Hell yeah. Okay, so again, another branch you hear falling down through the tree.
It lands on
This
there.
one quite a bit larger and just nails the green hag on the head. It. I'll just tell you, it did 7 damage as it comes down and just like hits it real
So
bad in
much
the head. It kind of like after that like cartoon style kind of like sways back and forth a bit before it shakes its head, and it's looking real bad. And Elden from the tree is like, yes. All right, Vuka's up.
Don't get cocky, kid.
I'm gonna do the same multi-attack because I'm still a bear. Just being a bear. So I'm gonna bite it.
That should be a good one.
Yeah. God, I keep losing bear. This is a bad
Was it
spreadsheet.
+4, +5?
+3. So 20 unnatural.
Yeah, that hits.
Does 4 damage. And that was a bite. And then I'm gonna claw it.
No. 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5's not. You're gonna
Shit,
you're gonna
five.
give him a little scratch on the
More
back
scratch
again.
I guess that's all.
And then it just goes lower. Ah, right there.
All right,
Do as a bear.
hags are up next.
Yeah, I have
Um,
a bear mount in Connor's other campaign. It's pretty cool.
The
Do
blue
not try
one
and
still
run
has you
right.
grappled, Tehran.
You're medium. I have a brown
It
bear.
is just going to squeeze you again.
The blue one squeezing you?
Yep.
Gonna get squozed.
I haven't been rolling wild magics.
Something my sister used to say.
Closed.
How many do you have to
Yeah.
make now?
You take 18 bludgeoning
Oh.
as it pulls you closer.
26 minus 8, or 9.
26?
Minus 9.
Yeah, 17. Yeah, he's fine. He's doing fine.
I was like, nice.
And then the green one is going to run toward the sheep brother.
I want to attack an opportunity to kick.
Wait.
To kick?
Kick it. It's like, kick it.
You can make one at disadvantage.
Cool.
And you can make an
Regular one?
attack of
Yep.
opportunity.
It's gonna be an 21.
21 hits.
Yep. 10 slashing.
10. Or 11. But that's what
Yeah, 11's not gonna hit. As he runs off, you get a good slash across its back, but it keeps running. Can you move the green one toward Bernard and the sheepy? And then he's going to.
What's its movement?
40.
Oh, really? Dang.
Oh, so it's like.
It's like off the map.
Did it take its full movement and keep going?
It took its full movement and is to the sheep, and it's going to punch the sheep.
What?
It's trying to
How does
get
it
out of
know?
power.
How does it know that?
Yeah, it's
Like,
probably-
These are magical creatures.
Fair
I
enough. Fair enough.
suppose.
Okay.
No, that.
All right,
The hag's
then
just a sheep puncher, man.
my valid enmity comes back into play at that point.
Yeah. What
Okay.
did it roll to hit the sheep?
What?
What did it roll to hit the sheep?
It crit.
Did it?
Dead.
I did not fudge this roll. It is a 20.
Well, we have no way of verifying.
believe-
But why would you even care if that was a crit or
I
not?
don't know.
Because I can do
cast
stuff.
Shield,
Wouldn't it do
Yeah.
extra damage?
Not shield, but other stuff.
other stuff on the sheep to make it
Damage?
so it doesn't hit it.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, it crit. But I don't even have to tell you what it rolled.
I mean, you do for my stuff.
It depends.
Oh.
Shield, you're allowed to know what
Yeah.
the roll is.
Yeah. Same with vicious mockery. It's like after the roll's already done, then I can invoke it as. a
Technically,
reaction.
yeah. After you know the roll,
Wait,
before you know
you're
if it
using
hits.
shield?
Vicious
Potential.
mockery.
Mockery on the.
Oh.
But I'm not. But I could. But I'm not.
Oh, you weren't right now?
But I'm not because
So that's a reaction?
yeah.
Okay. Cool. I don't know the spell very well. Okay. Yeah, it punches the sheep.
I'm sorry, not vicious mockery. Cutting words.
Yeah, I was gonna
Sorry.
say.
Yeah, this mockery, I don't think.
So,
guys, sorry.
can you replace Smeagol with the other green one? And
Well, shit.
I go, oh, that's the one I hate.
I have made a mistake.
I regret everything. Bye, guys. Hey, y'all wanted Bernard to die.
He's just, yeah. I feel like it's just a close up on Bernard right now. He's got this weird little smile. And it's, hello, darkness.
He just turns and looks right at the camera.
I've come to talk with you again.
hold up. I gotta figure something out real quick.
Yeah, how many hit points did the sheep have, and how many of those damages?
It had
Oh, it
Convert
does.
over.
It does carry over. Okay.
2 HP.
Oh, that's exactly what you were looking at.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it carries over
Oh,
for
it's
polymorph
crit.
too.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool, good to know.
But he's gonna fudge the dice down to like 2.
Oh yeah, no, it does 1 damage. It's like, oh, it doesn't...
Oh, it actually
doesn't
heals
matter.
him.
That one didn't take any damage.
He's actually like stronger and bigger now. It's
They
weird.
morph into one.
Yeah, like...
Voltron hag.
That hug just made him feel so good that...
And it wasn't. It wasn't a hug. He just punched him with his claw.
Just.
Fuck you, sheep.
But
This large creature freaking punches a sheep.
It just comes up to the sheep and just like, I don't like this sheep.
I wanna know
it looked like he almost like stumbled into the sheep and didn't mean to do that much damage, but just like pummeled him good.
Right through the freaking invisible.
Yeah, so that
Character that's
the other hag, like after
still-
it breaks form, is just like,
She's not moving. The invisible thing you made is just like completely holding still.
How long does it, is it minor illusion?
Yeah.
How long does that last?
Did you cast another concentration spell? Oh, it isn't
It's
concentration.
not even concentration.
It's just a
I-
like, I'm here.
it's just yeah. So I
Yeah.
could do whatever. It's a minute long, so like it could still be there.
10
Yeah,
rounds.
it's
Haven't
only been...
spelled it.
I feel like it's been like 5 rounds.
Yeah.
Cool. And now the hag that just broke out of its sheep form it's its turn. It turns and attacks Esteban.
Why?
Not Esteban.
Yeah,
Bernard.
Yeah,
Sorry.
please attack Esteban.
You
That's
were
great.
How?
You're right next to each other.
It
on
turns
the
and looks at
list, so-
Esteban and its arm just extends. 60
I
feet.
am Groot.
Go,
No.
gadget, fist.
Yes, it's attacking Bernard. It's a crit.
Uh-huh.
Son of a B word.
Sure was the
Look at
receipt.
it. Look at it. Is it? Look over. Look at him.
It's, well, he might have moved it,
Yeah,
but it's a
he
crit.
You might have moved.
I knew y'all were gonna check, so I switched over to this one.
And he just went like this.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a 20.
Actually, he painted a 0 next to the 2.
Do you have a D20 that's all 20?
That'd be the coolest thing.
How did you know? I bet they have those, and I want one.
That'd be like the easiest cheating die to identify that.
Hey, that d20's all 20.
Yeah. I don't-
Okay, so
I don't
as
think any other
it
than
goes
one
to hug
digit
you, you take 42 bludgeoning damage.
How is that? Oh, it's a 20.
Is
Yeah, I go out. That's
Bernard
wait,
dead?
42?
42.
It was 2 points away from killing me.
That's total, I thought, not.
Oh yeah, total.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
okay,
that's
no,
your
I'm good,
current.
I'm
You
good.
would have been fine.
I mean, I'm not good. I'm unconscious.
Yeah.
Well, right.
But I'm not dead.
What is your max HP?
31.
31.
Okay.
Yeah. I was looking at how much I had, which was 22.
Yeah.
Okay. And
That's
then
awesome.
We're
now
gonna
it's
drag
just
like 3 bodies back to the elf wave.
it's just holding your limp corpse now. And Tehran is
still
up.
hugging me?
Yeah,
I'm
it's
going to try
it's
to break
awesome.
the grapple.
You guys wanted Bernard to die? This is how Bernard dies.
in a loving embrace.
Great. Of a woman. I mean, what he's always wanted. So.
Right. A beautiful woman. Bernard.
What I expected.
Nice Bernard
Yeah.
voice. I'm so proud.
Is Bernard 2.0 just Bernard? And it's the same voice but with a French accent?
Please God, no.
Oh, it's much
It
worse.
goes
It's
to-
much worse.
A
Bernardo.
twin. It was Bernard's twin, separated at birth, foreign exchange program.
Bernard.
Okay.
16 to break the grapple.
Bernardo,
You
the
break it.
Bernhardt.
That was my action, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I just bonus action do 2 damage.
Okay, you hit Vuka as well.
Bloody save.
It's like Pigpen.
I like being a bear.
Are you not going to be there for very long? If I keep doing that?
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
Okay, Lash is up.
Yep.
Lil is on deck.
Let's see. How far away am I from
I'm doing
them
this
2
one.
hags?
Okay, hold on.
I think I've got the movement to get there, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna attack the one closer to me. I believe is the one that was really hurt.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. 21 again.
It hits.
All right, and I'm going to smite again.
Okay.
So, 7 radiant damage and 9 slashing damage.
How do you want to do this?
Basically, I just bring my sword down on its back, and obviously, as a paladin, I'm a vessel for divine will. So the sword is just ablaze with holy light, and the hag just kind of crumbles into cinders.
Great.
Obvious stuff, really.
It lets out like a shriek, a deep shriek. Like, that went a little higher than I thought it would, but
That was a really deep shriek.
imagine that, but deeper. What I can't do.
A deep shriek. I feel like a shriek by nature is high pitched.
Maybe
Yeah.
Say that.
But welcome to the
Etymology?
Fae.
Maybe it's
I
like.
mean, I don't know the etymology of shriek. That's actually an
That's a
interesting
pretty
question.
high-pitched sound.
On our next
Be
episode.
an episode of.
Etymology story. It's an interesting,
No, please,
interesting,
please just not let me die.
cluster of consonants.
Okay.
Etymology corner is gonna kill
I'm
Bernard.
sorry.
Okay, it should be
I don't wanna get up.
high pitched,
Oh.
but it also has like a bass to it, so it's both.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so it's like one of those horror movie
Sad
things
day.
where there's both a high part and a low part when someone speaks because they're possessed by the devil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway,
I mean, it is hugging.
bonus action. I'm gonna roll an intimidation check against the one that I have my Valvenme on, just for fun. So
Okay.
it's gonna be like I clash my sword against my shield and I sort of point at it.
Okay.
12. Probably not very intimidated.
No, not very.
And then I do the you can't see me.
But it's definitely looking at you now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's probably gonna knock me
like-
out, to
it's
be
like-
honest. I don't have a lot of HP.
Lil is up, Bernard's on deck.
Awesome.
Okay. I'm gonna. You guys got that one, right?
I hope so.
I'm doing like 3 damage to it at a time.
I think
So
I'm doing
yeah,
half
she's got it.
And I haven't done damage in 2 turns.
Yeah. We're not.
You broke the grapple though
I
on the
broke
last one,
both
right?
grapples, yeah.
We've got it. We're just not killing it
Slow.
quickly.
We got it slow.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna run over here. Where was I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here. And I'm gonna hide.
You would have wanted to hide before, but that's fine. like before you went out into the open.
Huh?
No.
You can't hide in the
Run
open.
across, hide,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi-
bonus action behind that tree, and then attack as an action.
You should hide and then run across.
But right,
Be
so
hidden.
She's not really behind the
oh wait,
can't hide in
who
the
are you
pond.
hiding from?
The hag, right?
The far one, right?
Like this one, I
Yeah.
guess?
Okay,
The night, yeah, I guess.
yeah. If you're not visible to a creature, then you will be able when you're hide
Well, this is
when you try to hide, it'll work.
Yeah. You should be obscured from that.
I thought you were thinking to the blue one, but the blue one would be able to see you out in the
No,
open.
the green one.
Oh,
I
there's me the
assume.
green one.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
over here and hide. And I'm gonna attack out.
okay.
Did you do the hide check?
Hide check. Okay.
Oh, well, that's an 8. That's a
so that's
27.
Yep, your hide is successful.
Alright, so advantage on the
Just
next one.
assume unless I guess I could crit fail.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
13.
That would be a 13.
Okay, yeah, 13's not gonna hit. Arrow goes wide, and Bernard fails a death save.
What?
The arrow hit you. Oh, I'm just
I mean, if
kidding.
it didn't hit me, technically it'd be
I'm
two
just
damage.
kidding.
Alright.
No, because
Anything else, Lil?
No, it counts as a crit fail, I think, on a check if you get hit while you're.
I don't think I can do anything.
No, while you're
Okay.
unconscious.
Right? I did my.
But it didn't
my
happen.
movement and my attack.
Yep, Bernard's up.
Success.
Yep, you
Oh,
made
my
this.
thing.
Cool. Esteban's up.
Should I roll my unrolled wild magic surge? Or
Oh, he's not
just
out.
How many spell
losses?
slots have you
He
spent?
just made one of his
2.
death saves.
Yeah, do them both right now.
Okay. No. No. Okay. I'm going to shoot. Okay, I am gonna fire a chromatic orb at 2nd level.
Okay.
Sticking with poison damage because I know it's effective. I don't want to risk anything that might be ineffective. No.
Okay.
That's spell slots. That's fun. It's great, guys. I love being a sorcerer.
game.
So much magic.
Okay, so Elden is up. A branch falls next to the blue guy. I need Tehran to make a dex save. You have advantage on those, I think.
natural 20.
Yeah, you hear it coming down, and you hear.
I feel like you leap up and you get your foot on top of it and land on it.
Crash, push it harder down onto the. Yep.
And you're in crane pose
It
from
doesn't.
Karate
It doesn't
Kid.
hit the hag,
Oh.
but you hear Elden just before like it's coming down, be like, "Oh crap! Sorry! Look out!" And but you're able to get out of the way.
I swear to Manroth, I am going to eat you so hard.
Okay, Vuka's up. Hag's on deck.
Okay, so I'm gonna unwild shape as my action, and then am I 60 feet away from Bernard?
I think you're with him.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
That's
gonna
fine.
use Healing Word.
Aww.
I thought you wanted him dead.
Adorable.
I know.
Told you she loved me.
So 2 with my
Right?
spellcasting ability.
Which is ways, right?
Yeah.
For druids, it's wisdom.
Druids is wisdom.
So 4.
Yeah.
4.
Hey.
It's
4.
something.
Thanks, friend.
You're welcome. So I'm good now.
Okay. The blue hag is gonna. So you broke out of their strain, so you're not restrained, Tehran.
You don't want to disengage?
I guess, yeah, free action, like...
Moving out of wild shape and not into wild shape.
I have, or no, I already
Nimble
used a
escape.
bonus action. Never
Oh.
mind.
Yeah, it's only when you move into wild shape.
So I'll stay there.
Okay. That's gonna be an unnatural 20 to hit.
Me?
Yes.
Ouch.
It's too many dice that you're rolling
Stop it, I
there.
don't like that much noise.
You take 13 points of bludgeoning.
Okay, that's not actually that bad. 6. What are you at?
11.
Alright, so you can take 22 more damage.
And you are grappled. Yes.
It just hug you.
They hug us.
Is that at will?
It's one of their actions, yeah.
Dang.
Um,
I don't like that.
and then The other one,
Once per short rest or something.
after it had like knocked you unconscious, it dropped you on the ground and moves over to Lash.
Yep.
Here
I go.
Can
about to
somebody
die.
scoot that one over to Lash? It basically
On my own.
it took your challenge and
Yeah, it's about
wants to prove its mettle.
It's totally
I don't
gonna
think it
own
has
me.
like a face or anything. I'm not sure which side is front.
Does an 11 hit your armor class?
Actually, no, it does not.
Okay, so as it comes up and goes to give you a big ol' hug, you just put your shield up and like knock those arms aside. You're like, no hugging, no
Bad
touch.
touch.
Exactly.
Stranger danger.
Oh, Bernard's not dead.
And
She's still prone.
Tehran is up. Lash is on deck.
You're not dead.
I
Put your face
want
up.
Yeah, that's the difference.
to
Face down is unconscious.
activate
Face up
my-
is.
Unless you're a fish,
prone.
and then belly up means you're gone.
Well, sure, but I don't think Bernard's a fish. I know he's not fully human, but pretty sure.
Blue
that-
hair. I mean,
Pretty sure he didn't get the blue hair from fish.
So I'm
question.
gonna do 2 fire damage to everyone in the aura.
Okay, so Vuka takes 2 fire damage.
And
What if your dad was that Will
Does the
Smith
hag look like
character
she's
from
taking fire
Shark Tale? With like the blue
every time I do
scales?
that?
I am
Okay, cool.
87% sure that dolphins have body.
I cannot.
They probably have
I know
some,
that
yeah.
I have second wind.
I'm like, Google
That kind of
it.
freaks me out now.
Yeah, I
Thinking
really
about
don't
dolphins
want to
with
think
body
about
hair.
that.
What?
It's like under one of the fins, just pit hair.
Well, no, like I think it's like.
It's like
I
your
just need to
facial.
know.
It's mustache.
Yeah, it's like-
They just all
we
have
have, like-
mustaches.
Humans, I think I remember reading this somewhere, have more actual hairs than like chimps do. It's just that most of them are extremely fine. And
This says baby dolphins are born with whiskers which fall out soon after.
That's adorable.
Dolphins and me.
yeah,
Yeah.
they do some bad
So
stuff.
they fall out.
So do humans.
Yeah, but I mean,
So do hags.
Yeah, what's your point?
Baby dolphins have mustaches.
Some dolphins have bad alignments. It's just part of how the world works.
Oh, okay, wait. I don't want to do storm because I didn't realize that the second wind was a bonus action.
second.
Do I
Oh, second one. Yeah.
untake that damage?
Yeah, you can untake that. I'm gonna do second wind.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
So I'm gonna use 1d10. So somebody heals 7 damage. And then I'm gonna attempt to break the grapple.
Okay.
Wow. I just rolled 2 2s. This dice is
You
pretty
gain
sweet.
item 2/2.
Ha!
Yeah, you
It's
don't
adorable.
break
It's
the
made of
grapple.
sand.
Yes,
Um,
Sam.
All right, Lash is up. Lil's on deck.
Yeah, this is gonna be a real short turn. I'm just gonna dump all of my lay on hands points into myself. So
Touch yourself.
yeah, I
Hey, someone else made a dirty joke that wasn't
I
me.
very intentionally did not phrase it that way, but
Where do you touch yourself?
All right, moving right along. Lil's up. Bernard's on deck.
yeah, that's my whole turn.
Surprise us, Lil.
Dude.
Can't do anything else.
Oh, that's perfect.
That's yeah.
You're doing
the
damage.
best
You're
you
I
can
am-
do.
Job.
I'm down to I try to hit it with my sword at this point. I have nothing else I can do.
I've always been hit it with axe.
Well, rage.
Rar.
Yeah.
Rar. That's what I do.
You do bows.
Well, I mean, like arrows. and-
The only people who get fun stuff to do are spellcasters.
And
So.
then they run out of things to do. And
Yeah.
Well,
Then they're useless.
That's
cantrips.
You're probably right.
Cantrips,
Almost
bro.
out, yeah.
I'm good because I was
Yeah, unless you're a
fair.
warlock,
I
you
used
can
to
have
fair
shit
for a
cantrips.
couple.
Because I was a useless.
Some of them are pretty good.
Did you hide?
And hide.
Okay.
Chill touch, that's a pretty good one.
23.
Told the Dead,
Good
not
lord.
bad.
You can never fail your stealth rolls.
I have a +9.
So ridiculous.
Okay, and now I'm gonna just shoot it.
Cool.
No. 17?
17 hits.
Hey!
We found out what its AC is, guys. It's 17.
18.
Yeah.
It could have been 18. I don't know if anyone will.
12 plus 15 again.
Yep.
So 12, 12, 15, 15. Consistent rolls, that's all we need.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Yeah, that arrow goes in like the others have, and it's mad at you for hurting it. It's like, bad. And then...
Arrow bad.
Notice me, senpai.
Bernard is up. Esteban's on deck.
So it's engaged with or Lash, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Have you
I
guys set a date?
hop up.
September 5th. It's, lovely time of year.
But Lash is probably like kind of confused when that lands because this world works differently in respects to time.
Okay, I heal myself with a bonus action for a full 7 whole hit points. Love that. Love it. Love it. Love it. How hurt does it look? It doesn't look very hurt,
It's
right? It's like barely
been
hurt
hit
at all.
by anything.
The worst of it is like a big bulging
Bruise, yeah.
bruise that it got from the other hag that pile drived it.
I
As
think.
it,
Yeah.
That's not what a pile drive is.
Yeah.
Can you speed
I
me
think
up?
the only ones
Whatever.
I think the only ones of us who have hit it. Actually, maybe just literally that last arrow. I don't think anything
I'm
else.
afraid if I run away, it's going to
Kill you?
me. So,
I thought you were more than. Aren't you further away from it than me?
it dropped me and then moved. So I could run away without it attacking
I think so.
yeah,
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I move 30 feet in literally any direction.
you move. Okay, I move you towards it.
Move me more towards low.
You already went 30 feet in any direction.
Oh, 15 feet. I can go 15. Nice. I already used half my movement to stand. So can you move me 15 feet towards Lil?
And we could stack the dice boxes.
You're gonna go. towards
That's
it.
just
You're
right
gonna
here
go
then.
through
Yeah.
it.
No, that's
Yeah.
fine. Probably 15
The
feet
other way.
that way. 5, 10, 15. Yeah, great.
If
And
you wanna
I
dash
cast
towards
Vicious Mockery on it, so it needs to make a Wisdom
Oh, no,
saving
you
throw.
can do this.
See if we get one. 12.
Oh, beep, 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 beep.
What do you think? Kind of
Beep 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 beep.
Oh, what do I say? I go. No, now I have to think of something vicious and mocking.
Yeah, that's how this spell works.
So is your mom.
So is your mom, isn't that like-
Yeah, he's not very good at this.
Yeah,
He's 13.
yeah, exactly.
So is my mom.
You
It's more the sound of his voice.
were prettier earlier.
I'm no longer quite as attractive to you.
It takes 3 points of psychic damage. Watch out, but it has disadvantage on its next attack.
Right on.
Okay.
Chipping away those HPs.
We'll get there.
And now
Alright.
I'm out of spell slots.
Esteban is up.
Okay, here we go. Let's try casting a spell.
You're only like a
First
7.
level.
You were a 10, but now you're not.
No! God. Okay. Wild magic table. That's a 7, not a 1.
Wait, you're doing wild magic?
Well, I was gonna cast a first level spell, but it failed. But
So you didn't get wild magic.
I think it's just anytime I cast a spell.
Yeah.
I don't have to hit to do it. It's just anytime I cast a spell at first or higher.
Wait, I'm
I
asking,
access
did
the wild
it activate? Like, did you get a
No,
wild
no,
No, no, no, no,
Okay.
no. I rolled a 7.
Got
which
it.
looks like a 1, so I got excited.
Yeah, I thought it was a 1
but
over here too.
it's a 7.
Okay.
I mean, it's a 1. I should roll.
Obviously, it's a 1, and like roll, and maybe that hag turns into a sheep again.
Or maybe you turn into a sheep. It is wild magic.
All of the trees around you turn into sheep.
Oh god.
It's all of a
You'll
sudden
never
very
get home.
bright.
Yeah, we can never go home.
All the portals turn into sheep.
Okay.
We live.
So that's all for Esteban.
We're just shepherds now.
It's 120.
Okay. A very loud noise from up in the tree as maybe the largest branch yet falls and actually like substantially crushes the blue
Hell yeah.
hag.
Out of curiosity, how is he doing this?
Tiny sauce.
Because he's got, is he just like...
Are these grow trees? The portal
Yeah, no, I'm just, maybe it's magic, but
Is it the portal?
I just have the image of him with his tiny little needle, just desperately sawing through limbs.
Oh, is this like the portal trees that he's?
Yes.
It's like regular. Okay.
These are
They're
portal
leaf trees.
He broke our gate home.
I was just wondering. I was picturing them slender. I was like, where are these giant branches coming?
They're structurally up top. They're heavier.
Yeah, it's
They're stacked.
You know, leaf trees.
Hey, thanks for that. Okay.
No leaf trees.
does Bernard need to roll against attraction to the trees?
That hag is looking pretty bad, and
Is she prone?
This one,
no,
You got
I would assume
one.
the blue one.
not
Blueberry.
prone.
You did say crashed.
Take backsies.
I'm just saying, like,
Everyone.
substantially
Small
crushed.
I say words all the time.
If a tree branch
say all
falls
sorts
on
of
you
things. I
and
say
crushes
words all the
you, you probably fell over.
Yeah, I
If
mean,
a tree branch falls on you,
It's also a large creature. So.
Yeah.
We all saw.
Yeah.
If
we
it
all saw it get crushed and it's not on the floor.
if it fell on any of you,
It's like
it would have crushed you.
Yeah, it's like when
But,
an anvil falls on a cartoon character and they just kind of accordion, but they're still standing.
I don't buy it.
So this hag turns to the other and says, in Sylvan, so only one of you understands, "We need to get out of here."
Guys, they're trying to make a run for it.
Okay, so it is Vuka's turn, and then the hags are up.
Okay. I'm sorry about this. I'm gonna cast Moonbeam, so it's gonna be 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder on the blue hag, and you're still grappled by it. And Tehran, I'll heal you afterwards. It's okay. So I'm gonna roll for that. I'm gonna use my inspiration die that you gave
Yeah.
me. So that was 12 plus 15. Oh wait,
You
I have to add my
Yeah, and your
Wait.
should be 15 plus 4.
19.
Yeah,
Wait, Moonbeam is a save, right?
I thought it was.
Yeah, it's a save.
I'm just
So-
kidding. I'm confused.
Don't use the thing.
I don't use my inspiration right
Yeah.
now.
I'm weak to
Con save,
moon.
sorry.
Fire,
Awkward.
Con save.
Gonna get wrecked. Con save. Oh, I'm good at those.
Yeah, you should be.
Unnatural 20.
Oh,
Really?
Watch me get wrecked.
And still
Oh,
take
21.
half damage. It's okay. Still gonna take half damage. 2d10. But then half.
What's your subclass called again? I forget what the name for that one is.
Storm Herald.
What's a 10? 10 is this.
Path of the Storm Herald.
Say, if you're taking bear, you could have had resistance.
Yeah, but I-
Really? So
Swirling
Three.
sand. Come
I
on.
know.
it's gonna take 3 points of damage. Oh, but then I get to add. I'm gonna use Fury of the Small and add 4.
Thanks.
So 7 points of damage.
So 7, but halved, or did you do?
That
So
is
14?
halved.
I
Okay,
add.
you did 14.
So no, it was 6 halved is 3. Do I add it? Do I have it before? Like the Fury
Fury
of the
Small can add to spell attacks?
Yeah. Any ranged attack.
I don't think I've ever read it, so.
Fury of
But
the
it's not a
Small.
ranged
It's not a
attack.
ranged
Range
attack.
or
attack.
spell.
No, it just says with the damage a creature with an attack or spell, and the creature's
Oh.
Yeah, it's
charge
just
is
a
lighter
damage.
than yours. Yeah.
And you just add 4 damage to it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Level.
You're size small as Vuka.
I
Okay.
would assume.
So, do I add it before I have it?
Like I want it to be halved, so
You cause the attack or spell to deal extra damage.
Yeah,
So
you
that would
you
be
have it.
before
Okay.
the half, yeah.
So then.
Yeah.
So what's the total damage
5.
you would
5.
So you
5
did
total.
10, so 5. I take 5.
Yeah.
Gosh.
How do you want to do this?
Oh!
I mean, Moonbeam is just
It's
a
all
pillar of
Swirl sands. Chipping away.
I mean,
Ghostly
what catchy
flames.
thing do you want to say as the moonbeam comes down?
fuck you, hag.
Get lit, bitch!
Are the fingers left intact by this?
The important
It's a
question.
They are
Roast.
perfectly
Oh,
roasted.
just
fingers.
yeah, like a
Can you
little
deactivate that at the same
charred, but
Can you deactivate
still
the
like
moonbeam
nice
at the
and
same
medium
time?
rare on the inside.
I think it's only if you move. If you start your turn
Or
there.
does it end? Does it start or end?
Yeah, when a creature enters the spell's area or for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there.
So you could
It's
immediately
turn next.
cancel it if you didn't want him to take more damage. But
Can I use my bonus action to just use Healing Word on him?
It's concentration, so you can drop concentration whenever you want.
Yeah.
So I drop concentration as soon as it's dead?
yeah, it was just like
Wait, can you move it on your turn?
I think you need an action to move it.
It doesn't say anything about moving it.
your cards are incomplete then.
Yeah.
Because you could just leave it up, but move it to the other one.
I think you need an action to do that. It'd be kind of broken.
Yeah.
You could just
Kill.
I use it there,
kill.
then I move it there, and then I move
You
back.
would only be able to move it like
Yeah,
once.
but you'd be able to do
Yeah.
damage
I
to
feel-
two people in two different
Yeah,
locations.
I think you need an action for that.
No spells. for you.
I'm just gonna look up what this is taking.
Do you want me to? I have it.
Do you?
On each turn after you cast this spell, you can use an action to
Yeah.
move the beam
Oh, okay.
60 feet.
Never
And it
mind.
would be another turn because each turn
Yeah.
After, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind.
But I can unconcentrate it immediately?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm just gonna unconcentration it.
That's a technical term for
Nailed
it.
it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're gonna heal
Yeah,
somebody.
do you need to be healed?
I'm at 13. You want to heal me? I think I'm okay.
Okay, yeah, you're fine. You got more than me, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
leave you there. Not gonna heal.
Cool.
Bernard has 11.
You can heal yourself too.
And
Not-
doesn't take half damage from
Good.
everything.
I'm not gonna
Most things.
expel it.
So-
spell slot if I don't have to.
The hag, the last standing hag, reaches into a small pouch on its belt and
Pockets it.
and pulls out a small white rock. It almost looks shiny, almost.
Okay, Heisenberg.
What?
It's
Oh,
blue.
okay.
If it
Oh,
were-
well, the one he threw was white, I thought.
Oh, yeah. Earlier on,
Yeah.
yeah.
And it runs straight toward the closest tree. So you'll get an opportunity attack.
Yep. It's gonna be in 19.
Okay. You hit.
Can I free action assess the value of the rock?
Yes.
is that, investigation?
6
Sure.
slashing damage.
Oh, that's not very good.
Okay. Yeah. As it runs, you give it a good nick with your sword, and as it nears the arc of the two trees, it throws the rock. The rock kind of hits the space in between the two tree trunks and turns it white, like the color of the rock, and it runs through. And then after a few seconds, the whiteness disappears and the hag is gone.
After a few seconds?
Mhm.
Okay, cool. So I want to run into the...
Wait, this tree right here?
Yes.
We don't have another rock.
Is it enough time to like for one of us to, or any of us to try to
during
chase
the
it?
time, because it's my turn next. During the time in which, after a few seconds, I want to run into it.
Sure.
Split the party.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Split
do
the
that.
party.
We're gonna end up in Hagland.
That's a bad
We
idea.
don't have
The whole
another
round.
You
rock.
like
It's like
appear in a hag
right?
Yeah, I don't
club,
feel like
and
I'm
there's
doing
just
that.
hags
Each
everywhere.
turn. Each turn is 6 seconds.
But that means that like each round
Oh, you meant like
lasts.
clubhouse, gotcha. Never mind.
No, I didn't.
No,
I
you
meant
meant
like a
that.
dance club.
A dance club full of
Yeah, 10
hags.
minutes is 10 rounds,
Like,
complete
so
rounds
this
of
is
combat.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's gone. Combat's
Oh,
over.
yeah.
That was
Uh,
good.
I don't remember.
I know it would be
Oh, it's
if
gone,
each
okay.
round is
6 seconds.
6 seconds. It would have gone in 10 rounds.
Yeah.
All right. So
For each turn is 6 seconds.
Elden.
The thing is,
Yeah.
each round is 6
Each
seconds
round
because
is
the
6
idea is you're
seconds.
all
Yeah,
attacking
it's
at the
kind
same
of
Yeah, it's
time.
kind of
simultaneous.
simultaneous,
We're not,
yeah.
though.
It's
It's a little bit. The assumption
it's
is-
sort of abstract, but the idea is that it's basically
Yeah.
Each round is 6 seconds, and we're all attacking within that same 6
Yeah.
seconds.
Yeah. That's the idea.
yeah. So like there is priority of actions, but it's supposed to be like really minor.
Yeah.
Like a
But
split
anyway.
second.
I walk
So like
the way
all that
over
thing we
here.
just did took place over 30 seconds, maybe 45 seconds.
No,
Close to a minute.
That was longer.
Close to a
than that.
minute.
Was it?
I think it was 5 rounds when the hag turned back into a hag from a sheep.
Oh,
I
okay.
want to chop
Yeah.
this hag's head off.
Okay.
Oh, so we're not chasing
So it's
it?
off.
That was.
Do an attack roll.
No, but now we know we need a
I want to
rock.
this attack
special
roll,
rock.
so
Use a
I'm
rock.
still raging.
Wait, if it leaves and combat's over, that means we all have free action now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can
Unnatural 20.
I could run into it, I'm right there.
You could run into it.
Do I?
Do you want to?
Do you wanna leave the rest of us
Do you want to
behind?
pursue this
Yeah,
I was
know
hag?
going
where
to do
it
that, but
goes.
I'm not going to. That's a bad
Can
idea.
anyone go with me?
I don't think any of
Probably
us.
not.
I think you're the
None of
only
us are
one close
closer.
enough.
I
Me,
could do it
you.
because technically
Can
it's
I
my turn, but I'm not going to.
See
So that's-
into
if
it
you could
and
move that
see what
far.
I see?
I could
where it's
dash.
going?
It's just white.
We probably don't want to chase it.
I'm going to take the 2 fingers off of the hag and put them in my bag.
Oh, then
I look in the pocket while he's
Yeah.
cutting the head off of this one, of the green one next to me, to see if
Yeah,
it has a white
24.
stone.
I'm gonna
in
make
it.
an investigation
wanna
check on that
check
one.
it.
24 to chop off the head.
Okay, you chop off its head.
Yeah.
You gather hag fingers, as they're
Yeah.
called at
Oh.
McDonald's.
I
Do
want
I have enough time to pick
I
up the head
also
and throw
want
it
to check
through the
the
portal?
other bodies.
No.
Damn.
13 to investigate that hag.
17 on the green one.
The one closer to me.
Okay, so each of you find a similar sort of pouch, among the contents of which there are small skulls and like there's a rat carcass in one of
Can I
them.
have that?
You find 7 of the stones on the blue one. I'm not sure who looted the blue one.
You did.
And then there
No,
are
I'm closer.
there are 5 of the
Bernardo
stones
and I
in the
are both
bag
closer.
of the
You're
green
not
one.
moving it?
Well, I
Oh,
guess-
we're
I
leaving
guess
the
I
same
am
one?
here.
Yeah,
Oh.
like I'm just coming over to
I'll roll
because
it.
I'm closer to
Is it
that one.
investigation?
I just
Okay.
want to come check it out.
I didn't realize
Hold
we were
on.
both looking at the same one.
Yeah.
They're both on the same head.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
so
investigation?
there were 7 stones on the blue one.
Okay, we were looking at the green one.
Yeah.
So how many are on the green one?
Wait, so now you
No,
weren't-
we're
we're-
both.
we're-
Look, look where we are.
They're both here.
We've left the battle map.
No, I know, but that's where we ended.
So we're checking both.
So you guys
Just to say
found
that.
5.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
dead. They're not moving.
Yeah.
Are they
we
all
were
white?
disassembling the body before
Yes,
we looted
all white.
it.
Okay, so all of
I just
the.
wanted
Because we
to
have priorities.
Does anyone have identify or detect magic or anything?
I'm really good at looking for stuff.
Are you a Hufflepuff?
I'm not that good at looking for
Those
stuff.
things. We could ask Elden.
Elden flies down from the tree. He's like, "Whew, that was a close one. Good job, guys."
Into the branch.
Yeah, you did good, Elden.
Ah, what
You threw a branch at him.
You're lucky I'm quick on my feet. Riley.
yeah, sorry about that. That was
You're
close.
one to talk. You hit a lot of people, so
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. You
lot
set
of
me on
them.
fire.
You were
It's sand.
But like burning sand.
you were flaming a little bit on that
It
one.
was
so.
really stingy.
Every turn.
Elden, have you seen these rocks before?
Let me take a look. He flies over. You guys have picked up some.
Yeah.
Do you hand them to him?
Hand him
No.
one.
Okay. He takes a look at it. It's like pretty large for him.
Yeah, can he hold it? He said he could only hold a few flowers at a time.
That's because flowers are
great.
awkward to hold when you're that small.
Okay.
They're all in your face.
No, he looks at it.
It's probably like his size.
He's like, "Oh, this is a rock."
Why are you here?
I am going to eat you.
No.
You provided zero help at all.
Okay,
The branches.
I pick up
The
a
one
rock.
brand.
The one that almost killed me.
I pick up a rock from the ground and I throw it through the tree. Does anything happen?
Through the
Yes.
same tree.
Yes.
There's
The same thing
a rock
happens.
from the ground.
No, just
Just a rock.
Oh.
regular rock.
Oh, I thought you meant one of the white ones.
No.
No. I
Regular.
don't have them.
Testing it.
Yeah,
I'm not looted.
Just
Yeah,
is
you-
this a rock key system?
Yeah.
You find just a stone on the ground, throw it
Yeah.
through. It stops and kind of falls to the ground. Doesn't go all the way
Yeah.
through, and nothing else happens.
I find a flower and I try to throw the flower through.
It stops.
I throw a piece of gold through.
It
The
disappears.
tree, a hand comes out of the tree and just grabs it.
The DM reaches into the world. Thank you.
Yoink.
Let me consider what gold will do to this. I hadn't considered the possibility of money being.
Someone wasting a piece of gold is just stupid.
Well, okay,
I have a lot.
why would it behave any differently than any other random physical object?
That's the question.
Because it has
So
value.
basically just because you
Magic.
want it to.
Welcome to D&D.
Because you think
Does
it's cooler.
the castle have a health bar? Or it now does now.
If I eat this hag, is it poisonous?
Yeah, the gold piece disappears,
Is it?
and the
You're
the
probably
space
fine with
between the
poison, though.
trees
You're, made of
turns gold.
spores.
You guys want to go? We got a gold portal.
It doesn't disappear after 3 seconds.
We got a long-term.
Oh, boy.
Poke your head in and see what happens.
Is this our cliffhanger ending?
Oh
I
shit!
think
There you go. That's a good.
I think this is our cliffhanger
We have a
ending.
gold portal. So apparently portals are made based on value of objects. /con.
Yeah, what are these
Make
white
it
rocks?
about-
there?
Apparently these
Don't
are
know what the white
diamond
rocks
stone.
are.
Yeah, these are
Is
opals.
this, is this a
But-
huge crack rock?
7 huge crack rocks. I'm gonna flush one
Can
out.
we before we
Put it in
can we
my
loot
main
the what's in the pouch on the blue one?
Okay.
So you've in total collected
12 rocks.
12 of the white rocks, and then they don't really have anything else of value as far as you can tell. Just some
I do give Vuka
skulls
the
and,
rat corpse.
Thank you.
There's some like
really like
roots that look like they've been chewed on a little bit, but that's about all you find in their packs.
Yeah, I do give Vuka the dead rat as a tip.
I'm writing that down.
Rat corpse.
I wrote dead wrong.
Is it a dire rat?
Dead rat.
One's almost like dote.
He's dead rat.
Okay, so yeah, this is a good place to.
Alright, so gold portal.
Gold portal.
Gold portal!